Oh, good morning. Oh. Pakistan 108 for 3. That's not too bad, is it? I don't know. Welcome to the stream, everyone. First time watching Big Bash cricket. This better be good, otherwise I will not be watching it again. We will see. Can anyone tell me which channel? What channel is the Big Bash on? Because I can't see. Currently, I have England versus Pakistan on. Olympics. Yeah, I hit 7. That's annoying. I'll try and get it on channel 7, which I do have. Let's try and find it on 7. I'm surprised I don't have Fox Cricket. So I'm just trying to sort out the stream. 501. Okay, that might be a better option. I do have the Australian channels, but they struggle to load. Let me go back to KO. Fox 5. Fox Cricket. It says Fox Cricket. What an idiot I am. Sponsored by KFC. Exciting. Saying that, I think it is still showing the England game. Definitely still showing the England-Pakistan game, though. Well, I hear that the Hurricanes, Hobart, are sort of favourites for the league, apparently. Whatever that really means, I don't know. Does that really mean anything? We'll see. At the moment, yeah. So it will start, will it? Okay. Because at the moment, it's England versus Pakistan. I can understand why I don't watch this. To put it bluntly already. Well, welcome. Good morning. Good evening for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love the graphics. I love the Fox graphics for this match down below. That's quite cool. Hang on. Someone said something. Has removed it. Slingshot, you removed a comment. Hi, Nugget and Brooks. Cow, hello, mate. Cat, hello, Cat. John, Aussie TV, Sydney, hello. Hi, T Money, technically that says. Neon Genesis, hello. Hi, John. Thank you. Thanks for John. Good. I'll take that. Yeah, I did see Sydney only get 15 runs and 10 out. That is embarrassing. Even I, as someone that doesn't really enjoy cricket, understands that is awful. 15 runs and 10 out is awful. That is amazing they did it. For professional players. Crazy. But no, I'm going to give the Big Bash a go because... because it's a different game, apparently. So I'm going to give it a go. Hi, Sue. I'm hoping, hoping the cricket comes on soon. It's still showing Pakistan versus England. You've been fed, Pix. I know, yeah, but you've been fed. Astro didn't nick it all, did he? Ah, awesome to have you, Philip. Slingshot, I know the old Boxing Day test is a big one, but I don't think I could spend all day watching this. Nothing really happens for ages, does it? Did anyone watch the World Cup final yesterday? You probably didn't because it was silly o'clock in the morning. The World Cup final last night, or yesterday afternoon, was amazing. Really, really good final. Yeah, a draw at full time, a draw at end of 90 minutes, and then penalties. But there was goals, and it was brilliant. Ah, yeah, and this is the point. People say a draw isn't good. Oh, that was incredible. Ben Stokes. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing 2020, all right? I'm doing that. I'm doing T20 because I can't. Dave, hello, Dave. That's good. That's good. The thing is, I know cricket. I'm from England. I know cricket. We did cricket at school and everything. It's just not the most exciting. Like watching this at the moment is not that exciting. That's why I'm hoping. It's like bowls, isn't it? It's like lawn bowls. Australia have done their whatever Super League that they've got, and they're trying to make it more exciting and whatnot. But this test game, England Pakistan, like there's hardly anyone even watching. This is my problem with cricket. It goes on during the middle of the day, during the working week. No wonder why no one can watch it. I think that's the point, isn't it? That's what you got to do. Come on, down. That's what you got to do because we've got the 100 over here now, which I didn't really watch. I saw on the TV and I didn't really watch, but I think that's the same thing. Oh, he's out. Any annoying thing is this buffering. So I'm just saying over in England they've started doing the 100, which is I assume 100 bowls rather than 20 times 6. Yeah, whatever it is. When is this going to switch over? Yeah, 100 balls. But that's obviously fairly quick. And I said the idea, I assume, just like T20, is just to try and make it more interesting to watch, a bit faster paced. Well, it is cricket. It's just less balls. See, golf's another one. Golf would be a really tough one to watch. Not a lot really happens. Sean, hello mate. You're up early. The game is showing on the Discord server. Yeah, it's showing on the Discord server. I've got it on Fox 501. Saying that, it's showing it on Fox Ah, there you go. No, it will be shown. Hang on. KO Fox Cricket. It does say the Big Bash, but it's still showing Pakistan versus England. Yeah, but is it not, literally, is it just not going to show anything? Confused. When is it going to come on? I know it starts in 4 minutes, but it's taken ages. It says it should. I'm on Fox Cricket 501, and it's still showing. It's still showing England Pakistan. Have they not got like pre-match stuff to do? Okay. Well, I said I'm on Fox 501, still showing England Pakistan. I'm going to turn on my VPN, I think, just to see if that helps. Because buffering is a little bit annoying. Less annoying buffering in this. Hi, Starhawk. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here for the cricket. I've given it a try. But as I said, if it lets me down, I am going to be upset. Okay, I will be upset. You've been warned. A lot of you have been warned. Lots of people telling me to watch this. Well, I've got... It does say that it will be the Big Bash, so... It does say. Because the Test cricket, England-Pakistan, should be on Fox 503. Follow the link. Follow the link, Sean, in the Discord server, mate. And that should take you there. And then you click on my name in the streaming channel. Yeah, it's the test on 503, but it's also the test on 501. I am confused. Even though it does say on the TV guide, Fox Cricket should be the Big Bash. Let me see if I can get Channel 7 again. Stand by. My Australian channels aren't working. The KO Fox Cricket. Why is 501 still showing that? Well, this might be a complete flop. Unless anyone else has got a stream. This is very odd. Very strange. Because I'm on Fox 501. Well, this is going all Pete Tong, isn't it? If anyone has... If you can, Sydney, that would be great. I don't know why it's not working. Like I said, on my stream, it certainly says... it certainly says that... 2 seconds, mate. That should work. That should work for you, Sydney. All right, let's try the other way around. Thank you. Let's try again, shall we? Okay. That is not a good start from the Hurricanes. There we go. Game on. I am on. Why is your Fox 501 different to my Fox 501? I don't understand that. But either way, yeah, it is 1 out. 1 out already. That is not a good start, is it? Not a good start. I've got no sound at the moment. Yeah, I've got no sound, mate. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Sorry, I've had a little bit of a hiccup. For some reason, my stream hasn't been working. For some reason. So we've switched to Sydney's helping me out. Second ball coming in. Would we say that the quality... not at the moment. Let me... Hang on. No, I've got no sound at the moment, Sydney. Would we say that the quality from the Big Bash is not as good as, say, test matches? Because we're getting a lot of outs very quickly. Third ball. They don't really seem very confident in actually hitting the ball. At least you've got more... You've got certainly slightly more spectators watching this, though. A few more, anyway. Not a lot more, but a few more. There we go. Is it going to make 4? One for 4. No, for some reason, Sydney, I've got no sound, but don't worry about it. It's fine. What is a power play? Can anyone explain what a power play is? I don't understand what... Someone else has mentioned this. What is a power play? Power plays, you're only allowed a certain number of fielders outside the inner circle of the field. I think it's 2 in the power play. Okay. Scorchers. They just seem very hesitant to hit the ball. I would have thought, considering that there's less overs, they would be wanting to be a little bit more aggressive. So who decides? So does the bowlers decide if it's going to be a power play then, or does it mean the batters decide if it's a power play? Hi, Aaron. Sorry, I'm here learning a bit about T20. Hi, Loki. Hello. I'm trying to learn. Like I said, I'm trying to learn T20. I don't know why I've got no sound. Okay, that's fine. As long as something will start happening. Bang. Sydney, what you may be able to do is if you're on your computer, the bottom right on the sound settings, go to open volume mixer. And when you click volume mixer, you may be able to see your browser that you can increase the volume for over the other programs. May help. Thank you, Starhawk. At the start of the game, the first 4 overs must be a power play. Then after the 10th over and before the 19th over, batting team can choose to have 2 more power plays overs. Okay, so it's basically the batting team that chooses if they want a power play. I assume power plays are easier to score points. I assume. Well, Yeah, Sydney were, or as I said, for someone that doesn't necessarily do cricket, even I know that that was absolutely awful, right? Absolutely awful. I'm just trying to work it out, Sydney. Don't know, mate. Don't know. I can't work it out at the moment. That's on you. That has to work that. Do that one, Sydney. Well, they are already equal to Sydney Thunder the other day, so it's not a bad start considering, right? See you later, Loki. I know she does. She really wants. You should have permission. I think it's just you that's got it muted. Four. Oh, she is. Really ridiculous. $21 for 1. It's certainly faster paced, at least. That's a good start, right? It's certainly faster paced. You don't have like 5 minutes of them hanging around waiting to bowl. So that is a better start already. It is much faster paced. Much better. Hang on. There we go. 6. That's got to be a 6. Nice. No, I've still got no sound. Very strange. I don't know. Hi, Kevin. So we're just trying to figure out how to get sound on this. Sorry, you're right. It is sidey. I'm calling it Sydney, but it is sidey, isn't it? How silly of me. See, that's better. That's good. I think that's good, Kat. Having a set time to play the overs or the bowls, that is so much better. It's forcing them to play. And you get that in a lot of sports where you get certain timers, like in lawn bowls, for example. When you play in the Nationals, for example, the World Championships at Potters, you have, I think, like a minute to bowl or a minute and a half to bowl. Yeah, restart Discord. While you do that, I'm going to blow my nose because my nose is running. Sidey, try restarting Discord and then starting the stream up again with everything changed. 1. Just going for 1. Back in a second. Oh, I need tissue. One for 29, 3 overs gone. Oh, I wonder if mine has sorted itself out yet. Actually, I wonder if any of the BT Sports or Sky Sports are showing it, but they're probably not. I can't see Sky Sports. No, I've got nothing, mate. Got nothing. No sound at all. Don't know why. Yeah, I wonder if Sky Sports or BT Sport over here are showing the cricket. Let me have a look. I expect they'll just be showing the test, won't they? I expect. See, it's
for this partnership now.
Oh, hang on. Let's turn that sound down. It's interesting because later on they're showing Big Bash highlights of some of the good games, but I don't. Oh, hang on. Problem solved, everyone. Problem solved. Problem solved. Hang on. Right, I'm going to stop your stream, Sidey. Sky Sports are showing it, aren't they? That would have made life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Right, I'm switching over. Sky Sports have the Big Bash on Sky Sports Mix. There we go. Right, let me start up. Here we go, everyone. There we go. And it's actually the same. It's actually the same stream that is coming direct from Fox as well, that Sky Sports are using. So thank you, Sidey. Thank you so much for trying to help. You gave me access to the game, just no sound. You're back. Right. Hopefully the sound is okay for everyone. I'm not sure how much I'm out, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference.
You got to be really good to do that. I think it's going to be tough for them, but what it is that
but we are sorted. Okay. Now I know Sky Sports shows the game. Excellent. Wow. Whoa! Ah, it's only a 4.
One bounce, but it was flat. I reckon I'm guessing about 25 degrees off the bat. In terms of the angle. But a good piece
Sky Sports for the win. Sky Sports is actually showing the test match and it's showing the Big Bash. But that's good. At least I know that in future, because I may watch tomorrow as well. I may watch tomorrow before I have to do anything. 36 for 1. It is 6 bowls in an over, isn't it?
Well, he wasn't happy to start with, Matthew Wade, if you could hear that.
He got 1 point out of it.
Through the microphone, but he managed to get out the other end in the end.
Well, here we are. All sorted. Thank you for being patient, everyone. Oh. Wigan versus Sheffield United. Last game before Christmas. We do get the adverts for Sky Sports, though, when nothing's happening.
No, it's not lovely.
Don't lick yourself there, Pix. Honestly.
Nana, what will happen if we catch all the wolves? You can eat me.
I'd rather not, no offense.
Aggression shown from the minute he saw that ball was doing a bit, he felt that, yes.
Sky tried showing adverts for Everyone Hates Susie, or whatever the program's called. They had to cut it short. 4 overs, 1 for 37. Is this a good score at the moment? Is this sort of a score that shows that they may do well? Because I don't know what the sort of... I don't know what the sort of levels are that they should be getting to. They are hitting it now. There's another 4. No, it's not. On the boundary. Good. It does. It does seem like that, Jake. I actually wish I watched that Sydney Thunder game just because it would have been funny.
Finds the gap nicely and easily on the offside.
It's always fun when you tour with someone. Matthew Wade there, he showed me nothing.
Oh, hang on. Is it not on?
Played him in the nets a lot of times, a lot of occasions.
Sorry, mate. For some reason, it cuts out. There you go.
This is the Danger Man matchup. Agar versus Darcy Short. Agar's got him on 3 occasions. Strike rate of just 96. Will they be playing on Darcy Short?
But you know, this is what sports like cricket, and this is what I want to try and get in bowls, is have colours. You know, have proper team colours. You have to click on my name if you want to watch it via mine.
Quite a bit in the nets when he was there with the Rajasthan Royals, and it's been an element of his game, Brian, and I think has certainly developed over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah,
Sean, did you click on my link on Discord? My Discord link in the description.
The reverse sweep and it's through. How well is this ground running at UTAS?
4.
Little teaser through to the boundary line.
Yeah, just getting back to that PERTH Scorchers, you think that they try to keep Darcy short and strike a little bit longer, and maybe even...
Oh, no, sorry, Sidey, I can't show... Basically, I will get the stream taken down if YouTube sees this being on screen. But it's there for everyone on Discord, basically, that don't have access to it. Sean, if you click on my name, you should have an option to watch.
But strike rotation is also critical.
Yeah, smart batting.
No, sadly, I can't show it. I said if I do,
Back on the fence. What you said, Mel, there, you can pick off
funny thing, so
already 2 lots of
I get emails saying that you mention me on Discord. Possibly. Probably when I do like everyone mention.
It worked once for him, so why not go back there and go back-to-back boundaries?
He's done it again.
Reverse sweep.
Another 4.
handy way to finish off the 5th over as the Canes find the
Yeah, so I remember Alan from Eclectic Beard did, I think the, what is it, the, what is it, the race car, or the, what is it called? Over on one of the islands over here. Can't remember what it's called. No, not Australian stuff. The one in England. What is it called? Anyway, he did that and he showed the stream on his YouTube. And I think it was a Isle of Man TT. That's the one. He was streaming the Isle of Man TT. And I think it was the most YouTube stream views, live stream views he had. And all get copyrighted because he showed the stream. Which was, yeah, he learnt from that. Anthony, I am watching cricket. Well, I thought I would give it a go. Actually, I said, T20 seems a little bit more interesting. Yeah, T20 seems a little bit more interesting. I might be tempted to go watch the 100 whenever that goes on. Because, obviously, we got the Rose Bowl right by us. Well, it's called the Aegis Bowl now. Might even go watch that, maybe. You never know. 1 for 53.
Because the pitches were keeping a bit low, and he was playing a lot of horizontal bat shots to the spinners and not getting the ball away. And he looked.
That is true, Sean. Yeah.
Pretty out of touch during that period.
I think, like I said, they're actually trying every time now. I was a bit worried at the start. But they are actually trying now to hit the ball. So, yeah, I think much better. But I said it just looks like, if you're watching the test matches, it is something that you can just come in and out of, I think. Whereas I don't think you can just come in and out of watching the T20. But the colour, you know, the time it takes to play, it's just a lot more appetising. Only Sean. Sorry, only Kevin. They only go on for 3 days. And yeah, and after even after 5 days, it might still be a draw. Madness.
Wonderful to see him back bowling. He had all those shoulder issues a few seasons ago.
Speak for yourself, Dave. My first bowl is always spot on, mate. She's just off to work.
The 6th over has finished. 1 for 56. We're going to throw down to Molly. Molly, talk it out loud for us. What have you made of the first 6 overs?
There you go. It's coming back to me. Coming back to me.
On the very first ball of the power play, but it looked like in this dropping wicket that there's a little bit of it's a bit too paced. We saw some balls really shoot through to the keeper, and then some stay quite low. But I've loved Matthew Waite's counter punch. He's come out swinging and used his feet to the quick bowlers to try to sort of nullify that bounce, and he's doing a really good job here. And the Hurricanes.
Dave, I am a skip normally. Well, it depends. It depends. When me and Charlie play, I play number 1. And I let her skip. Because I'm better at drawing than her. Just generally a better player. Isn't that right, Chaz? We proved that, didn't we? We proved that in our finals match where I beat you. Just saying. But no, normally... no, Dave, normally I'm a skip.
After getting a few searing deliveries early on, he has to face Ty now. Nicely through the point region for a single.
It is overcast. So it's only just like brightening up. It is only just brightening up, but it is raining. We've gone from frozen and frosty to rain. All week it's going to just be horrible rain. Women tend to have more pace in bowls. No, Charlie always ends up short, mate. She always bowls about a yard or 2 short on her first bowl. Bye. Oh, okay. Cal, when we're playing lawn bowls, so lead is the person who goes number 1. Skip is the person who goes last, and then you get number 2 or number 3 in between, depending on what type of match you're playing. I did, Anthony. The World Cup final was brilliant. Really, really good final. I know, Sidey. I'm an old man, and I. Bowls is a young person's sport, mate. Old people are allowed to play. See you later.
Pace off the ball and try and bamboozle either short or wide with change up.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, we play loads of other clubs. Lots and lots of other clubs we play.
Brings into play. Haven't seen him with the ball in hand yet in terms of his leg breaks.
Sorry. What, I'm not allowed to talk about lawn bowls? That's not very nice, Cat. Lawn bowls is more exciting than this, I reckon. But 1 for 61 after 6.3 overs. Oh, God, it is hammering down. Hang on, I need to shut this door. Oh, hang on. The camera's lost it. 6. The camera completely lost it.
Amazing performance. Just 6.4 overs. He's there since the second ball of the innings. Struck the ball, took the attack to the bowlers, and yeah, he's raising his bat.
Cat, lots of young people play it. Lots of young people play it. I love that the camera completely lost the ball. Completely lost the ball. Oh, going from a 6 to out. Do you think he got a bit too keen? He got his 6 and basically was too keen. Thought he could do it again. Oh, no, he didn't. It was just straight down his face. Cat, you've got some learning to do. Nathan, of course I'm looking forward to the AFL season. It's too far away, though. That's the problem. But of course, I'll try and get grand final tickets again this year, or next year, shall I?
Ben McDermott, the very first ball of the match. 51 from just 29 deliveries. Fantastic strike rate, 175.
Yeah, knowing Matthew Wade with so many overs to bat, he'll be disappointed with that. You could argue he's done a good job. He got to
No, not quite, Muzzer. Not quite.
Awkward bounce though. Brings in
Shadab Khan.
Yep, coming in at number 4 for the Hobart Hurricanes. What a magnificent World Cup for Pakistan. Strike rate of 168. He's done that right throughout the all editions of the PSL as well. When he gets his eye in, Brian, he's a very difficult batter to bowl to.
Yeah, most definitely. But I think
We all know the Swans are going to make it to the grand final again, aren't they? Let's be honest. The Swans are making the grand final again.
Really bounced awkwardly, and I think that they still got to make sure and have a look first.
That's why it's difficult to bowl to as well. Strong wrists through the ball. End of the 7th over, it's 2 for 67. And he was entertaining plus, was he, Matthew Wade, as we have a look at his Harvey Norman highlights.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bang.
Start, little upper sleeve of that.
You'd be gutted to go for a 6 and then go out on the next bowl, wouldn't you? I feel sorry for him.
Some beautiful shots, especially through the onside. Yeah, it's a spin came on to see.
So what are your thoughts on the match so far? Is this a good match so far, do you think? Is it high scoring? You guys are sort of leading me on this one, if I'm honest.
Hurricanes needed now. We're going to see some more spin. This time, some wrist spin. It's Hatsoglu into the attack. Bit of a cult figure in the Big Bash, having played for the Renegades. He's moved west.
Hello again, Pix. Low. Is anyone on the boundary going to get it? No. 4.
Beautiful extra cover drive, just to the right of a man in the circle. That's, you got to get value for your shots, and this is beautiful execution.
Yeah, I did see that. What are you doing, Astro? Yeah, I did see Australia go from the highs of getting through to the knockouts of the... Is he going to make it? 4 again. 2 4s in a row. He's come with some confidence. Yeah, you go from the highs of getting through to the knockouts of the World Cup, doing such a great job, losing to the eventual winners, to then having riots on the pitch. Awful.
Back-to-back Chemist Warehouse 4s there for Darcy Short. He goes straight at this time and was a little aggrieved with himself.
No, Sean. No. I don't even know who that name is, to be honest, mate. She is so needy this morning, aren't you?
So let's count how many rips he does before he runs in a bowl. I reckon at least 7 or 8, maybe 9.
2 for 70. No, 76 for 2.
Keep those fingers as warm as possible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is he doing?
8. Oh, you got 8 in.
Shout out
Whoa!
big early in his innings, and he's found a little bit of space.
That's unlucky, wasn't it? That was unlucky. Just sort of, as it hit the ground, it sort of took all of the pace out of it.
Bash.
Good call.
Here we go. Again.
Really? The footy roos are now 11th in the world. Hang on, I've got to check that out now.
He's like a good DJ, just about to drop the beat.
Hang on.
It's the one-hit runner.
Okay, I'm checking it out.
The impressive thing about
1.
it is he's not looking at the ball, and he's catching it with his right hand, with his left hand, and that's, if I was to do that, I have to pick the ball off the ground every single time.
I don't know if the FIFA World Rankings would be updated yet.
Confidence in it, hasn't he? There we go. Up and over. He's worked well straight down the ground. He's Darcy Short. That's the end of the first over for Hatsoglu. 2 boundaries in it. 13
No, I don't think they've officially been updated yet, to be fair. But that would be a very... Oh, no, don't play this awful music. From 38 to 11th, that would be very good if they managed that. Yes, Orange is Perth. How could you not tell, Anthony? Look low. Yeah, they're the footy roos, guys. Footy roos, remember that.
I don't know what surprised me more. Probably the 15, but to think that they had all those overs in the shed as well.
All right, Pix. Chill out, mate.
The bowling was outstanding. Some of the shots were pretty poor, to be honest. But you'd think they could have...
What's in my hair? Something's... Oh my God, gone.
Yeah, I watched that game on television. It was hard to...
Yeah, what is with... the fixtures are a bit weird, because obviously Adelaide get to play Sydney again tomorrow. How does that make any sense?
I know I'm a Sydney Sixer.
Through and through, yeah.
But my other beloved Sydney team, I reckon they've got
There you go.
coming up. I reckon they could easily peel off 180.
This will keep you happy.
Well, they're beloved when you're not playing them.
That's true.
Is that it? Is that how it works?
I'm happy to go for them every other time, except with playing against the Sixers.
Okay, so when you're not playing them, you're beloved when you're not playing them, but when you are playing them?
But like, it's like the AFL confused me. The way they do, you know, there's 18 teams and you don't even play each team twice. Even that is weird. But I don't understand how you can end up playing the same team in a league situation within a few days of each other.
Danger man set up to Darcy Short, who's at the non-striker's end at the moment. Straight back over Ashton Agar's head. It's often the best places to hit it, but
Oh, fumbled it.
Aaron Hardy.
They got to pick up a couple here. They only go for 1.
Brian you're going to be coaching in
Bottled it.
this year. Have you allowed yourself the opportunity to think, if the Sunrisers, if they get in a position where they're going to get rolled that quick, that cheaply, what do I say to the team?
Yeah, good shot.
4.
Cuts nicely off the stumps.
Mr. Agar here isn't doing that well, I don't think.
Shot. I'm surprised that they have not been operating.
And they bigged him up.
And I think it's uneven bounce there for the fast bowlers, but they haven't. But you know, I remember the game we played against RCB. Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis was the captain. They made 68. And I mean, the game finished very, very early. I mean, I don't know what I'll do if I have to sit, 14, 15 guys in a room.
I have no idea.
Oh!
Dropped it.
Misfield by
Ouch.
all the time in the world.
How does he drop it with his wicket-keeper gloves on?
Stumps, was he a little bit concerned?
Unbelievable. That is not great, is it?
The end of the
That
day,
is not great.
goes missing for the Scorchers.
Spot on, Mel. I think he tried to get in front of the stumps to try to bring it back, create some more time. Just
I love how he's going back to it.
He's gone for all money.
That is not great, right?
Costly miss.
He's enjoying cutting off the stumps at the moment. Is Shadow Khan. He's certainly enjoying it a lot more than the communication that is out in the middle between him and Darcy Short. 9 over.
That's the 9th over done.
Hurricanes are 2 for 88.
Um,
Just quickly, I was going to say that Brian Lowe.
that is a proper fumble, isn't it?
That I'll get you in the team. Well, that's missed. Costly missed that.
That was a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun because he smoked it. What a little bit of forward watch.
So at the moment,
Yeah, both
oh, that's not. I wouldn't have told me that if I were you, Cal. I wouldn't have told me that, mate. Because that does not put him in a good light for missing that one. As I said, especially when you got bloody big gloves on. What are you? No, don't step on there. You're a nightmare, cat. Yeah, that was poor, and that should have been the 3rd out.
Maybe Darcy Short might need to work on his Urdu.
It will always come in handy, won't it?
He's a good
Pretty
player.
good on your Hindi, aren't you?
Oh, Nunya, don't be like that. I haven't seen you. I haven't heard from you for a while. Come on.
So powerful through that cover region, backward a point.
Bang.
Yeah, it's Hardy into the attack. Drilling
89 for 2.
He didn't have to bowl. So he's first time in 2 games get the chance with the ball. Yeah, he was brilliant. Got a well-earned 50 with the stick. But you see there, 15 wickets from 30 matches. Good average. Economy's okay.
So we've changed bowler again.
from just the 6 overs last season. That gets on the hip, but not through the field. Good support there.
How often can you change bowler? Can you change it once every over?
Missed out on that one.
Or whenever you like?
Skipper comes across. A little bit of words of wisdom.
Because we have Hardy on at the moment.
Movement around the crease there from Shadow Khan. Little pre-movement to the off stump and then backs away.
Okay, maximum of 4 overs per bowler. Interesting.
Canes, 2 for 91 after 9.3. I don't know from here gets him over that 175, 180 mark. So I think 180 would be a good score in this wicket. No reason why they can't go to 190.
That's interesting. See, this is, as I said, this is certainly more interesting for me than Test cricket.
Some pace there from Hardy.
Certainly more interesting, I think. It's just a little bit more fast-paced. It's a little bit more interesting.
13, he's moving his way up into the high 130s now.
BC, as a coach, it depends on the wickets and obviously the team you're playing against, but do you have a 10 over mark sort of score that you guys would often like to pick off?
I'll come back to you. you know, of course, it's
Hobart doing quite well at the moment.
with ball
They are doing well.
bat. You know, if you got a team under pressure with the ball, you've got to make sure and nail them there. And with the bat is very similar. So I don't think having targets is important. I think having the right attitude and approach, depending on who you're playing against.
Brian Lara. I will say this now. The best cricket game ever, which I actually played all the time with friends, was Brian Lara cricket. The best cricket game, hands down. What a game that was on the PlayStation. 2 for 94, not bad.
Take my hand and you will be magically transported.
Magically transported? What are we doing on these things?
England's first Test series in Pakistan since 2005 continues live on Sky Sports.
I said, I actually had Brian Lara cricket many years ago. I am, Adam. I am enjoying it. It's like I said, if I compare this to watching the Test match, this is so much quicker and just more exciting. Actually, the players are actually going for 4s and 6s and trying to hit the ball. And as I said, it doesn't take 5 minutes for the bowler to bowl a ball. So much better, much better. I certainly could watch this quite happily.
Big journey, and that one there just bounced a bit more. That was the wicket. Matthew Wade ended up getting 51 off 29. I think that extra bit of bounce may become stuck, but good partnership. Certainly got the Hurricanes into a pretty good position.
Yeah, the back of the scorecard we can see there that Wade half century has certainly helped the Hobart.
It is. Yeah, I've never watched T20. I've never watched cricket either. Only little clips of it, obviously, but I've never watched cricket. I played it when I was a kid, especially like when you play old quick cricket. Yeah, I am actually. I think the things I would need to sort of learn is, I said, what a good scoreline is. Yeah, to know what a good scoreline is a good start. So you can sort of, as the match is going on, you can sort of know how well the team is doing. It might mean I need to have a Big Bash team now, though, doesn't it? That I have to support.
Hang with us there, Mole. I've got a question to come back to you with. It's short on strike.
I might go Tasmania. Might go Tasmania just for the sake of it, or I'll go Adelaide because I like Adelaide.
WBBL and the Big Bash, a wicket after the drinks. If a wicket falls, do you change your mind in terms of taking that power surge early?
Well, yeah, I think you can. I think if a wicket was to fall pretty soon here, you have the luxury to sort of hold off.
Hey, well, Nunya, I can tell you there'll be plenty of seats if you want to get tickets for the next test, mate. Plenty of seats.
I think you can have the luxury to call it probably the next over or the following one after that.
Did Dan Marsh, as coach of the Hurricanes women, did he allow you guys to make a decision on that?
Marshy didn't let me have much say on when we pulled the surge.
Can you calm down?
I did have some uneducated thoughts around the surge, but I don't think they often listen to my chat.
We listen to you though. Thanks for that.
No, I don't want a team that's rubbish, okay? That is one thing I don't want at the moment. I want a team that does well. I think I was fair. Anyway, Sydney got through to the final, so that's nonsense. But London Irish in rugby union are rubbish. Southampton are rubbish. Hull KR are rubbish.
Very fortunate enough to have Jeff Vaughan joining us as well, coach of the Hobart Hurricanes.
I won't go Sydney Thunder.
We've had a bit of issue with the first over of our first 2 matches thus far, so we'll have to address that for game 3.
Bang.
Have a chat to Matthew Wade as he walked down. Did you know that he was going to counter punch like he did?
I think that's his
Well,
style anyway. That's the way he likes to play the game.
yeah, I don't think England were that great.
And he had a sensational innings again, didn't he, and led from the front.
Yeah, Jeff, you know, you can see that Darcy Short's now up in the ante since the disappearance of Matthew Wade. Is that what normally would happen in this sort of type of situation?
Such an attention seeker.
Strike early on, didn't he? Wadey seemed to face most of the balls in the power play.
Yeah. What is the IPL? Sorry, I know it's the Indian Premier League, and I know loads of English go over there to play. Obviously, because of the money, I assume. Is that T20 as well?
Generally very good up here in Launceston. First couple of overs.
Good. Yeah. Don't. Yeah. I can't deal with rubbish. I'm fed up of supporting rubbish teams that don't do very well. As I said, I've already given you the rundown on the teams.
It'll help because your record here is not flash. Why is that?
Well, maybe we enjoy the local community too much. The numbers don't
Yeah, that's what I heard about the IPL. It's money.
Yeah, well, you've got a great start.
See you later, Jake. Yeah, money, money, money. And that's why all the English players have gone over there to play.
So the 100 up for the last ball to be completed here by Berendorf. And again, straight away off the bat, the call has been 2. Handy running. Berendorf not happy. The Canes, though, very happy indeed. The end of the 11th. It's 2 for 102. We're keeping an eye on the umpires here for the power surge call.
Yeah, we're watching. I think at the moment.
We can't have this music, though, can we? We can't have this music in the background. Has anyone been to England and watched cricket, though? I know Lords is the main one, but obviously the Rose Bowl in England is very close to me, which is called the Aegis now, because obviously sponsorship.
Well, the Melbourne Renegades have finished bottom of the table for the last 2 seasons. Talk about Aaron Finch and form, well, that's all been put aside because it was a magnificent run chase the other day. Finchy's back.
There he is, the,
Does that mean power play?
backhand is going.
Power surge. What's power surge? Is there a difference?
Power surge.
Matronics power surge has
Hi, Stephen.
2 players in, Shadab and Short. And it's going to be AJ Ty.
Bang.
Goes straight down the ground. So
Is it no? Is he going to keep? That. The balls aren't running on that grass. Grass seems too long.
2 fielders are allowed outside the
Okay. Power surge is the power play, basically.
Again, operating with a deep point and also a man on square on the boundary, leg side.
Seeing AJ Ty bowling into the pitch with all these change-ups. Protection.
104 for 2.
It's best to have one side, packed down or locked down.
Change of pace.
It's going big again, straight down the middle. 6.
That is very
110 for 2.
Amazing shot. And
Making the most of this power play.
a lot of the batters are using where they step back and try to step into the ball
Okay, power surge is batsman's choice. All right.
over the bowler's head. Both mid on and mid off in.
Is that more of a base?
Oh, Hobart doing well, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are doing well.
And I suppose introduced with this format of the game where you have to be ultra aggressive at points, and they just want to be in the right position, the weight going in the right direction through the ball.
third try to 6 of the match. First in the power surge. Deep in the crease. And it's a flat
Oh.
square of the wicket.
Oh,
And it's gone to Berendorf.
he's out, isn't he?
And Berendorf said, yep.
Finally.
Going to the third umpire. I'm giving that.
Finally, they took him out. That's the third wicket taken.
I do have my doubts.
Wow.
He's claimed it early and
Starhawk, yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying this.
sun his eyes downstairs.
He's still
I said I need to get to grips with all this power play stuff and
He is
whatnot, but otherwise,
check.
I'm enjoying this. Yeah, it's good.
Very flat. Very flat.
For a fair catch. The soft signal was out. Can we start with the front foot, please?
Yeah, right, and soft signal is out. That's just if all the technology goes down.
What are they?
First and foremost, the front foot.
Thank you. Satisfied that's a fair delivery. Go to best angle of the catch, please, Nick.
They're even using the old video assistant over here, aren't they? Yep, that's in his hands.
Yeah, just bring that back for me, please, Nick.
I hate to tell you, Brian, that is clean as clean as clean. That is a brilliant catch from the open quick.
That's done.
That's pretty good. Tall man getting
Yeah.
He actually almost overran it because
Yeah,
of
thank
how
you.
hard he hit it.
Zoom that up
It
for
swung
me,
back
please.
in.
Do they need to zoom it in? I think we can all pretty much say that is out. How's that? As they say, right?
Pace bowlers who can swing it and can take catches like this on the boundary line.
Yeah, beautiful effort there. And as you said, might have been upset from his previous over. Taking a
Yeah,
brilliant
thank you. I'm
catch.
satisfied there that fingers are under the ball. I'm ready to make my
Well, at the moment, this week, I've potentially got time to watch. Yeah, I've potentially got time to watch a little bit. I might watch tomorrow's game as well. Cal, don't encourage her. Don't encourage her. She's being a pain in the backside as it is. Now she's having a lick. Yeah, I might watch tomorrow's game, Adelaide game. Because it's the week before Christmas, I'm quite quiet. Not a lot on work-wise, so... Yeah, might watch tomorrow's as well. Now that I know I can get a good stream on Sky Sports, even better. Hi, Dave. Welcome to the stream.
Look at that strike rate.
Tim David. He's got 2 first names.
Yeah, you would think he's got the muscle in the power surge, outside the power surge. So I think it's very important that he has a look, maybe get Shadab back on strike.
Just taking some time here just to assess the field here as Ashton Turner. So it's going to be a slightly different approach. And they're going to go the Brett Lee approach here and stack one side. So deep square is in place as well as long on.
They really do have to do something though, don't they?
Yeah, he'll have a little cider as it whizzes past the outside edge.
They've got to find a way of stopping Hurricanes getting as many shots as they are. Question.
I think he had a pretty ordinary match.
The two... question if I'm correct or not. Next to the batters' names... Is the first number how many runs they've got, and the second number how many bowls they've taken? I think that sounds about right.
But he's found the boundary, and that is a Chemist Warehouse fort at Tim David off his second.
Not a Tim David cricket shot.
Nanya, I may be far too busy on Boxing Day. Far too busy doing nothing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we got planned on that day. Well, I've got 5 coming round for Christmas. I've got my mum and that. Okay, got it. Good. I'm glad I was right. What better to do on a Boxing Day? Well, I'm sure I can think of things. Might have to see some family.
No, I don't go to Specsavers.
Not anymore.
The thing is,
Oh dear.
I don't go to Specsavers actually.
Oh, BF. Should have gone to Specsavers. No.
Specsavers come to you.
Come to me. Oh, hi there. Come on in.
We're there for people who can't go to Specsavers too. We thought you should know.
Exciting.
If you're eligible, search Specsavers home visits.
At the end of the season as well, all you have to do is head to Fox Christmas.
Yeah, but that basically, that's the problem is though, Sidey, that sums up Test cricket, right? Stay in, lay on the sofa and watch cricket. Basically, you will fall asleep.
We've seen some brilliant ones so far.
And the arguments it causes.
Where Matty Shorts the other night.
The slow ball, it's just, yeah, it's the toe of the bat there, I think, from Shadow Carney. Won't mind, as long as it finds the boundary.
Well, that was a weird moment of cricket, that one.
4.
A wide line Yorker
120 for 3. They should be getting a decent score here, shouldn't they? They should be getting a really good score here. Scorchers are going to have some catching up to do.
You can plan all you like, but sometimes things don't come out quite right. The slower ball that did there, the knuckle ball, the pace was off, and yet he still finds it.
Yeah, smile on the face of Jai Richardson.
It's a wonderful change-up.
I think Shadab Khan has faced 15 deliveries and have played 15.
Oh no, you're ruining it for me, aren't you? I reckon he's about to go out on this next ball.
Jai Richardson, he only went for 9 runs the other night against the Sydney Sixers. He's already gone for...
Or did he literally just go out? Did he actually touch that one?
Could be up towards the commentary box. He can hit a big ball.
Or is it this?
Change of pace for the first 2 deliveries.
Shadab. Bang. Oh, there we go. There we go. That shows the difference in time. See you later, Shadab. Straight down the middle. He's gone.
I mean, excellent. What a great grouping. Couple slow balls, full outside the off stump. Attack the
Yeah, I think that, what was that, about a 20, 30 second delay? Oh, completely missed the ball. But if anything, I don't think that was a difficult one. Was that a difficult one to even block? See you later, Shadab. Only got 22.
17 deliveries in his first season for the Hobart Hurricanes. And the Perth Scorchers just finding a way. We've spoken about how skillful their
Well, what it is, Leanne, is the fact that I'm, because I'm streaming it online for myself, then I'm going to YouTube with you guys. It, yeah, makes a difference.
left-handed Jimmy Neesham comes out. He knows all about coming out in crunch times of matches. Took the first 5 deliveries of the Super Over in the 2019 World Cup at Lords.
Nearly got up there.
Nearly, so close. By the what?
Barrister margin.
Wonderful to have Ian Smith with us on Fox.
Can he do 2 in a row? Oh, no, cancel that.
And he's played it well as Jimmy Neesham.
Yeah, 140 odd Ks, right on the money. Spot on.
140k. I was driving 79, which is about 126. So, about 90 miles an hour-ish. Is that right? About 90 miles an hour? Imagine a ball coming at you at about that speed. That's ridiculous. Bang. Oh. He's not sure. The umpire's not sure.
I'm going to go up and have a look at that.
Are they going to be checking on the old video ref?
You've got the deciding call here.
Third umpire to director, we have a player who felt the original decision is not out. Can we start with the front foot, please?
The umpiring's been excellent.
Orange out.
So LBW.
Thank you. Satisfied there. It's a fair delivery. Can you go to front on vision, please?
LBW. Leg before wicket. So is it either leg that touches it first, or is it that back leg?
Yeah, ball passes underneath the bat. Can we just confirm with ultra edge, please?
Any leg. So if it basically hits your leg, you're out.
So before the debate, whether or not the pitch is inside the line.
So
A decision to be made whether or not there was an inside edge.
Thank you.
this is the thing that's always confused me. The LBW.
Is pad. Can we go to ball tracker when ready, please?
What does that mean? What does that mean to be in line with the wicket?
Pitching in line, impact in line.
So is that out?
Greg, I'll get you to change your original decision.
So is that-
out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. screen signal now.
Brett Lee has missed his calling. He shouldn't be in the commentary box.
Mr. Lara, I'd like you to change your rhythms.
So out.
Well bowled.
So
He's been brilliant in this over. The second over.
so basically the ball when it bounces has to be in line with the wickets, and then if it touches either leg, you're out.
After 2 deliveries.
Gee, that's quality bowling. 4 off the first ball, dot ball, wicket.
Okay, so it has to hit his leg, and when it hits the leg, it needs to be in line with the wickets. That right?
First ball, the wide line Yorker. And then full, fast and straight.
Okay. Alright, I get it. Okay, I get it. That's always the thing that's confused me. Alright, that's okay. That's always the thing that's confused me about cricket, what an LBW means. I know it leg before wicket, I get that. So if it touches any part of the body, and it was going to hit the wickets, basically. Okay. Got ya.
He's been sitting back enjoying a couple of big partnerships. Now he finds himself out in the middle.
I can have a look. I can have a look, Starhawk. I might have that. Add that to my watch list.
First year in the Big Bash.
Okay, I'll have it.
Have 3 for 18 so far. The Scorchers in the surge. Oh, there it was, full straight, and he was expecting it, Asif Ali, and he's up to the task.
Okay, it can be pitched outside the line of the wicket and still be an LBW. What is that for one that bends?
Yeah, beautiful start for the Canes in the power surge with that back of the top 6, but a brilliant catch there by Jason Barron.
Yeah, they've struggled. They have struggled to get. They've struggled to get runs in this last over or two, haven't they?
Wide slow ball for 4, and that in swinging 140 clicks, and another slow ball getting the wicket.
Are the Scorchers now coming into it?
Where we saw the loss of 3 wickets, 3 Hurricanes wickets in the power surge.
120 for 5. There's still 7 overs to go.
2 set players ready to go with the power surge, having called it. We're ready to go big.
Calling a power surge.
Back in their favour here. So 5 for 120.
They obviously want to get big shots now.
Tickling pads, I think, as that goes through to Inglis.
Deeper that David can bat here, more chance they will get of getting over that 180 mark.
That's in the air and through.
Is it going to make a 4? Yep. There's a 4.
For a Chemist Warehouse boundary.
And cut shot in the air. Again, a player that likes to play deep in the crease. Any room he's going to cut. There's a little bit of room on offer here from Agar. Finding the gap, luckily. Down to the 3rd man boundary for 4.
I suppose if you call a power surge, or power play, or whatever you want to call it, then you're assuming that the batters are going to be trying to hit big. The only problem with sometimes trying to hit big is it leaves you open to missing the ball in the first place or whatever. Yeah, I see the A-League is it's not that it's ever been great, is it, to be fair?
Is ultra aggressive coming in at number 4, and he can sort of, when he gets out, put even more pressure on the batting lineup. This is a situation where they were cruising along and all of a sudden take the power surge. Aggressive batting throughout that power surge and losing 3 wickets. Now, Tim Davis has got to play a little bit out of character and take it a little bit deeper.
Lays off that one to Barron. Already taken.
I think he's in. I think he made it in, didn't he?
But speedy enough between the wickets.
Yeah, look, he's home, but just. I mean, it was an ambitious call.
I don't think I answered your question. What I'm saying is he should be batting above Tim David, not floating. Sorry, Tim David should be batting ahead of Shadab Khan.
He's quality, isn't he?
He's carved a name out for himself around the world playing T20 game, franchise cricket. Oh, spin!
Going for the 1. You can go for another one. 2. There's 2.
Easily. That finishes off the 14th over. The Hurricanes move to 5 for 128. And I'm pleased to say that the Woolworths Cricket Blast registrations are open for the season.
What is it with Aussies having potatoes like that on a stick? So weird. That was all that was at the Melbourne, Royal Melbourne show as well. So many people with bloody potatoes on a stick. So with the pitching for LBW, it can pitch anywhere except on the leg side behind his leg. It must then go on to hit the wicket. Okay. I think I roughly get it. I think I roughly get the LBW. Well, they're not fries, because it's not fries, are they?
Come on now.
It does seem trendy.
I'll be traveling back from
Hi, Rowan. Hello, mate.
on Christmas Day, so not much fun.
Yeah, I have. We got Brian, Lara, and then another bloke, and then the woman. So yeah, I've literally got the same footage. Oh, he's a goner. That's 6. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Twisty chips, yeah, I'd say that, because they're not thin, are they? Well, they're thin, but I would say more like twisty crisps. It does seem like they're all of a sudden imploding. Hi, Jordan. Yeah, it does seem like they are imploding a little bit. Ali I wouldn't be paying his wages. He got 1. He only took 4 bowls and he's out.
He just sort of flicked this one and the fielder deep square leg had to actually run in.
But yeah, it's interesting because everything, even the graphics are the same. Watching on Sky Sports as to what was on Fox.
At one stage, looking well placed.
They're crisp-sidey. Crisps. Because they're crispy.
6 for 128 after 14 overs.
Hang on. Oh no. Have you just ruined it for me? Is Joel Paris about to be taken out as well?
Now into the bowling stocks. Joel Paris out to the middle. So a different role here for Tim David as well. We know he's a clean striker of the ball. He's going to have to work with the bowlers and the tail.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Paris is a goner. He shouldn't be paid wages for that either, should he? That is bad.
But it was that beautiful line, that impeccable length. Coming in on a wicket that there's a little bit of movement first up.
That is shocking.
Tough ball to get. Angles in, off the seam. Good catch behind the pegs too. Inglis doing the work. All of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but that is awful. That is absolutely awful. He's gone for a duck, as they say. I could have done that. Do you know, I'm sure I could have done better than that just by standing there with the bat in front of my hands. All of a sudden, it is 128 for 7. Considering how well the Hurricanes were doing and what they were expected to get, they have absolutely collapsed, haven't they? They have crumbled.
AJ Ty has the 2 previous Scorchers hat-tricks. Can Hardy join him?
No, not that time.
Ellis up to the task.
I still think that the Canes
Yeah.
run rate 8.83. that's not a bad run rate in terms of just sort of trying to take it deep, get some singles here. They may drop to 7.5, but then you can pick it up in the last couple of overs. They can't afford to just...
Oh, Brian Lara. Brian Lara is being very positive about this.
15 overs gone, 14.3.
He's certainly being very positive about Hobart's chances of getting back into this and pushing ahead again.
5 wickets the last 22 deliveries, so yeah, the Scorchers have picked them back beautifully.
They're never out of it, are they, the Perth Scorchers? That's why they've got 4 titles to their name. There's always knocking on finals doors. It's one of the arts of winning competitions, isn't it? Finding a way out in the middle, particularly when the opposition is on top.
They are playing at Launceston, yeah. They are.
Grounds. Maybe Asif Ali is just getting used to the size of grounds in Australia as well. Those flicks that you mentioned, Brian, certainly not going all the way.
Yeah, as I said, sort of a casual approach. The grounds in Pakistan are pretty large. But I think maybe the extra bounce on the pitches here, sort of maybe hitting the bat in the wrong places. Pakistan pitches are a bit lower, maybe a bit more skiddier, and can get those balls around the corner a little bit more. I'm sure
Starting to get a little bit darker over there now, over in Launceston. I hope they've got the floodlights on.
Be re-rolled there for Aaron Hardy's, a little erring there from him.
Anyone want an espresso? I tell you what, I would love the sun to be going down at 8:30 now, rather than 4 o'clock.
Don't forget to recycle. Unbelievable. Unforgettable.
Nespresso. What else?
Taz and Launceston, the Hurricanes are 7 for 132.
If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Unsubscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, I reckon Brian Lara's right. It's just that little flick. There was no intent. I mean, that's a Jaffa first up. Tough one for Paris. Nicked off first rock. And versus Auto Parts. Manhattan. Just see there, it's around when that power surge was taken. That's when the carnage started to happen.
Yeah, I just think that you need 5 hours of spin, costing 40.
No, it's just dark throughout the winter.
At 8 plus and over, yes, but they've taken all 7 wickets, and I believe that Hobart Hurricanes with their paces and maybe using them at the right time could sort of defend a total of something like 150, 160. They should be still thinking that they're in this game.
Nathan Ellis will have...
So what you're saying now, Kat, is Ellis is going to hit a 6, basically. He's had his 3 bowls, now he's going to score. Oh, to be fair, he actually did. His 4th one, he did. He got a 4.
Nice little healthy deflection. I thought they might just try and get through Richardson's last over. He's bowled particularly well again tonight.
There's a 4. Oh, the Hurricane's going to push away again.
Full York length certainly worked well for him in the power surge, but he had pace off for those wickets. Where's the adjustment going to come from? Yeah, pace off this time, and it's caught. Good adjustment there from Richardson. Handy catch by Ashton.
Well, that didn't last, did it, Kat? I feel your knowledge was slightly off there on the 3 bowls, and then you start finding your way. Because he is out. Ouch. It was looking so good. The last lot of batsmen have been awful.
How do we get Tim on strike for as many many of these deliveries as possible.
Yeah, there's 28 deliveries left. There's 2 wickets. Of course, the Perth Scorchers would prefer the new batter to be on strike. Tim David as well has to take the initiative to make sure that he controls the game out there. He wants to be the man facing majority of the ball. Of course, in the last over, he would face all 6 balls if the team is still out there. But just him that they're a little bit exposed, and here comes Salim on.
Just look at this slow ball. The way he bowls, it comes out super slow. It's almost like a little UFO. The seam's different. It's sort of shaping around.
To be fair, a decent catch. A decent catch. Good reactions from the lad.
A little bit of a UFO.
UFO, love it.
Okay, Dooley. Come on, Dooley.
Paddy Dooley comes out to the middle with a short leg, if you don't mind.
No, no.
Full toss. Do you like this, Brian? Short leg, 16th over.
Of course. I don't want Tim David to face another ball in this match. If I was the captain Turner of the Perth Scorchers.
I think that's right, Kat. I do think that's right, what you're saying. Hussey, or whatever his name, Mike Hussey.
I like short leg.
Of course you do. That goes without saying.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Sorry, Dooley's a batter and a bowler.
He's enjoying himself in the big bash, is Dooley. So he's got a slow ball that ended up being a full toss for his first delivery. He swayed out of the way of the second one with pace on 100.
I didn't think that was a thing. I thought you had specific bowlers and specific batters.
Exact same, because you're keeping David down the non-striker's end. It's quality bowling.
I didn't realise. I didn't realise that was a thing.
Again, and they're squeezing on the offside as well. So now a little chat between Tim David and Paddy Dooley about how they're going to play this last delivery, because they want David on strike. So he's just going to say,
I just hope he isn't telling them that you have a free hit, because they don't have the wickets.
Yep.
If it was 18.5, you go, yeah, maybe. And this is where, as a bowler, you could actually just put one on his legs and take a single.
Short leg is out of play. Look at this play, Inglis likes it. Richardson, not
Umpire's not sure, is he?
The Hurricanes get what they want, though, because Tim David will take strike for the start of the next
No.
over.
Well, Richardson once again outstanding with the ball, amongst the wickets, 3 for 6 off his 4 overs, started with some good pace, bit of bounce. Matthew Waite couldn't believe his luck there. Couple of fizz off the wicket. Perfect. Full fast.
It's just yeah, it's either Hobart have just imploded, or Perth have started actually playing, or a mixture of both. But we've got, what, 4 overs left, 2 outs left.
It's key in Big Bash or any T20 format these days.
I don't know. Dooley and David really need to do something here, don't they?
And nail over and over again, and that is exactly what Richardson does. He bowled a maiden to James Vince the other night, and one of the best T20 cricketers going around. That is the capability of that man there on screen. Wonderful to see him back fit and in the Big Bash as well. Agar to bowl his last.
Bang.
Tim David
No.
play this. He wants to face as many deliveries as he possibly can.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation. You want
So they have said that, the commentators have said they want David batting, sorry.
offer an opportunity.
So considering they gave him a lot of praise,
So they want to try and get David back on.
no one's trying, no one's getting it. That's 2.
In terms of taking the pace off the ball as it doesn't get outside the inner circle.
Yeah,
I don't know, Starhawk. I need a good team, mate. I need a good team.
calling as well. Confident calling.
of the pitch. Straight back down the ground. Berendorf wants to keep it to a single. He can't. That's well done there for Dooley.
Yeah, this is a wonderful opportunity here for David.
It is absolutely hammering it down outside now. Oh my god. If you can hear the rain, I'm sorry, but it is horrible.
Get runs in at the same time. 3 balls gone in the over. Maybe an opportunity to go big. Definitely be looking for the single now to get Dooley and strike for the last ball.
May have to be Scorchers. It may have to be Scorchers then if they're that good.
Can I be brave to try and get out here and entice David into something? Or you just go stump to stump. Here's the challenge now for Tim David because he wants the strike. So he's looking for a single.
The commentators are certainly big in this David bloke up, aren't they? They're really bigging him up.
Good contact. He's got space to work with. And he'll just saunter through the single. He'll keep strike for the start of the next as the Canes move to 141 on the board. 8 wickets down. We're in the Big Bash at the moment. But there's a test match series going on as well. And there was a massive milestone because it was Mitchell Starc with an absolute peach to bring up his 300.
I don't know. I'll have to do a bit more research, I think. Hi, Kaz. I'm glad you're enjoying the sun. It is hammering it down here. Absolutely chucking it down. I'll have to do some research, Starhawk, alright? I'll do some research, mate.
Good pace, and Mitchell Starc is world class. So you should hold up your thumb in appreciation.
Look at that strike rate, the best out of some of the all-time legends of Australian pace bowlers, McGrath, Billy Johnson, and yourself as well. Why is he so good?
I think because the angle he bowls from, the seam position, the shape on the ball. We obviously know what he can do with the wide ball, but...
Alright, 17th over starting.
Powerfully struck, but someone like a Mitchell Starc, when he gets the ball to shape back in, that's a classic example to get his 300th test wicket. You know, with the ball shaping back in and getting between, you know, a lot of opening combinations are right-handers and, you know, probably more right-handers than left-handers in the world. So if you can get the ball to turn back sharply, use the wicket as well, and take middle and leg stump, I mean, that's a classic left-hander dismissal, but yeah, I was pretty excited watching that.
I think we're all pretty excited as well. I think the other thing about Mitchell Starc...
No, it's Brett Lee, Cat. Brett Lee is the other commentator.
He tweaked things to make himself even better, and that seems to be working really well for him as well.
Yeah, look, it helps he's a natural athlete as well. His brother's obviously world-class in Australian high jumper. You know, Starc is a very good golfer. He's just naturally talented. You can see by the way that they run.
David's back in.
Throughout the 80s, and with Brian Lara here, the West Indies are naturally beautiful athletes. You know, the way they run. Michael Holding, you know, he's a natural 100-metre sprinter, whisper of death, yeah. So when you've got guys that are so fluent with their action, and he looks effortless when he runs in the bowl, so that's the reason why I've enjoyed watching his career, and I think he can get a lot more.
Yeah, he's certainly got the physique for it, but a lot of hard work goes into that as well, as you know.
They're going again. That's 2. Just about 2, I reckon.
Finding a way here between Tim David and Paddy Dooley as they try and make sure that they can face out all these deliveries on offer from the Perth Scorchers. But most importantly, have Tim
We'll see. We'll see. I'll decide. At some point.
You sort of get the sense now that if he can face most of the deliveries, that will certainly change.
Oh.
I definitely think so. I think he's in the right frame now.
Well, they're picking up individual points now, aren't they? They are getting points. 146 for 8.
So Dooley on strike now. Has he got a free hit yet?
Okay, all right.
12 balls after this.
Boundary, a 2, or a dot. The the best for the Canes. Calls yes straight away.
Sorry.
There's a bit of
Runs. I know it's runs. I know it's runs. It's not even a. It's not even a question. I know it's runs.
What are we thinking? We should have had a chat about that.
My bad.
8 for 147. Should they?
Enjoy unmissable
Disney Plus.
Christmas on Disney Plus. From the biggest new releases.
What is this place? That's a whodunit in a nutshell.
Do you like a good murder? This is all turning out to be a lot larger than any of us.
To everyone's all-time festive favorites.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
There's something to keep everyone entertained, and all for
Come on, get the Disney Plus advert off. Don't want to pay £7.99 a month for Disney Plus.
Brett Lee at the Gabba.
Nah, look,
So 147 for 8, 18 overs done.
I think of Andrew Flintoff. I think of Kevin Peterson. Long levers. They can just generate bat speed, power off the bat.
Sorry, I know it's runs. I know it's runs.
And Dooley does well.
All right, get your seatbelt on, Mel.
Do you think it's time?
Yep. Very well done, coach.
You're just an big bash watcher who wants to see a lot of magic.
So what do you
You're not convinced, eh, Brian?
So what are the tactics here, do you think? Is it a case of they've got 2 overs left?
Maybe 1-5-5 and then sort of
Do they go and try and get big shots now? Do they try and go for the 4s and 6s? You know, yeah. Do you think so? You just think getting the 1s and 2s at the moment? Oh, that was rubbish.
That'll be helpful for the Canes. The average winning score here at Newtaz is around that mid-160s. Yes, it's the start of the season. The pitch is still settling in.
You think? I would say so. Yeah, go for the big hits. 2 overs left. You got 2 outs to go. Go for the big hits if you can. Oh,
Dooley is set off very, very quickly.
they getting got a couple, did they?
I think that's the first ball I've seen Faf Duplessis touch. I've not seen him all night. Has anyone else seen
He touched the previous one.
Has he been on the field?
They got 2 as well.
Just about got the way, the umpire.
He's done some magnificent work there for a number of teams. South Africa, Chennai Super Kings.
Oh,
Has he found some space?
oh, close, very close. There's a 4.
Instead, it's over the boundary line.
And not getting all of it around.
There's your big hit.
This one looked gone. Just out of his reach. Still picked up a boundary, couple bounces into the fence. You can tell it's a wicket that they want right at this moment.
Partnership's 19 from 20. And again, Dooley is told 2. His touches.
Oh, they're going for 2.
Faf comes into play.
Woo! Just got in time.
He's doing a wonderful
He
job.
went for the slide.
Here is Paddy Dooley.
Good running and exactly what the coach wanted up here in the commentary box. This is perfect.
They're certainly trying to get the points now. 157 runs.
There 1 to go. No, there was a wide. You've still got 2 to play with, Tim David.
Only problem is you'd be gutted if you didn't get to have a go at batting, wouldn't you? Go for another single.
He's got a free hit.
He's got a free hit. There we go.
Dooley's back in.
We've been waiting for it. We've gotten the nod from Brian Lara. Paddy Dooley, you've got a free hit here.
Yeah, not from the umpire, from Brian.
No.
The reason why it's a free hit for the boys and girls is that if he gets out here, it's not the end of the world. David stays on strike, but a chance to try to burgle a 4 or 6 this ball.
Last ball here of Berendorf's spell.
Oh,
David on strike though for the next.
I think you find it's nothing. It's nothing.
Canes are 8 for 158. Tim David on strike. Brett Lee, what are you telling him?
Well, that was a free hit. It hit him where you don't want to get hit.
Oh, we're going to go there. I was just going to let that slide, but
Last over then. I'm just thinking about how long this has taken. So the game kicked off at 8:15 in our time.
And it's probably more of a question for Brian Lowe about.
So by the time this last 6 bowls are done, about an hour and 45 for one.
How does he achieve that?
So the game, if it goes full 20 overs, we're looking at about 3.5 hours. I need to remember that for future.
It's very difficult to hit a Yorker. I think most likely Ty is going to have to bowl this over. And yeah, he has to get onto the ball very strong. And I suspect that
Normally about 2.5 hours. Well, this said it's been about an hour and 45. Well, no.
Slow ball. I'll be back in slow balls.
It's been about, yeah, it'll be about an hour and 45
Yep, spot on.
for just this first 20. Whoa, there we go. Is it, mate? Way!
yep, wake up, sir.
And he didn't catch it.
At the crease.
6.
And eyes on the ball, please. He's crunched that. That's the power.
David is certainly the star player out of this lot, isn't he? He's certainly the star player.
And all of a sudden, 164 on the board with 5 left.
Right option though from Ty, pace on wide of the wicket.
No, I think he'll go pace off now.
Gets a tighter line as well, fuller in length.
If it was me, you want David to stay in back there, don't you?
I think that line was right, Mel, but just the back of a length allows him to sort of slice.
Yeah, because that's what I have to work out. If I've got other things planned during the day, how long is it going to take?
T20s around the world.
Oh, swing and a miss.
He wanted that to add to his total.
That was, wasn't it? That was high.
Might have been a little subtle variation once again, pace off. Yeah, well bowled.
So now, this last 3 bowls just...
Change of pace again as Tim David looks to go straight down the...
Oh, he's fumbled it. Got to get a couple out of this. Get back David back in.
Back on strike. Dooley was run out. It didn't matter. What does matter though is keeping your eye on the time. My calculation is right. There is 5 inside the circle at the moment for the Hobart Hurricanes, which means they have not got their overs in time. Change of pace
Goh.
doesn't land it. Tim David gets all of
There's
it.
another 4. They are pushing it. We're close to the 180. They've picked up in this last couple of overs, haven't they?
balls of the innings. So Reddick gone 12, I think, off of 5. 2 dot balls.
I suppose it depends if you manage to get everyone out, right?
Last ball.
Into the wicket. It's done well there from AJ Ty.
And that's game. That is the first half done.
As Faf du Plessis is brought in to tidy things up.
Well, there you go. That is the first half of the game done. 172 runs to 8 out. Not bad start. I enjoyed that. There was
Put on 8 for 100
Hobart started really well. You could see that. Hobart started really well. And then they had a real rough patch, didn't they? And David was certainly the quality they needed in the end. So fair play. I am going to... Oh, Sidey doesn't think that's enough. Sidey does not think that's enough. Okay. I'm going to quickly pop to the toilet. I might try and get a snack. And I will be back shortly. Yeah, make sure you like the video. And I'll second.
Well, I don't know if it's a sign for the Hobart Hurricanes, but there is a purple sky here in Launceston tonight. Will that get them over the line? They have 172 on the board for the Perth Scorchers as we have a look at the Macca's bowling card as well. 2 to Ty, 2 to Hardy. Very well bowled there, 2 for 10 off his 2. Richardson 3 for 26. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the big break after this.
Sand. We like sand, don't we? Between the toes and such, and in other places. The moment you become an Expedia member, you can instantly start saving on your travels. So you can go see all the sandiest sand, and never wonder if you got a good deal. Because you did.
It was a tragedy. A hydrating device like that, Little Miss Cupcake never stood a chance. Until Energizer Ultimate Lithium. Their longest lasting AA battery. Case closed.
Get up and go.
Millions of drivers are part of something special. They know they can keep on moving because they're covered by the UK's #1 breakdown service. With unlimited call-outs and more expert patrols across the country to get them back on the road before they know it. They are members of the AA. Be the best this winter from £7 a month at theaa.com. The AA. Join today.
George? Jean?
Don't forget to recycle.
Unbelievable.
Unforgettable.
Nespresso. What else?
At Emma, we know a great day starts with a great night's sleep. That's why everything we make helps you awaken your best. With our beds, pillows, and the coveted Emma Original Mattress, a Which Best Buy 6 years in a row. See for yourself with a no-risk 200-night sleep trial. Order now at emma-sleep.co.uk.
Un scandale pour hommes.
And now discover the new intensities.
Scandale des parfums by Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Whatever delicious drinks you're making this festive season, if 3/4 is the mixer, shouldn't it be made with the finest ingredients? Fever Tree, mixed with the best.
Hi everyone. I'd like to invite everyone on this train to a Christmas party.
You're not going?
Are you serious? Pensioners and lunatics.
Yeah, let's just watch Telly instead with your mum and brother because we never do that.
There's more that you know.
I have returned. Hang on, I'm having chocolate for breakfast. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Ah. You're welcome. Hey, you're welcome to talk about me even when I'm here. I said I'm thick-skinned.
Catch the NFL and get in the Christmas spirit live on Sky Sports NFL.
Hobart Hurricanes won the bat flip earlier today. They had a bat. They were probably thinking, should we have done that with the wicket of Ben McDermott off the very first ball of the innings? A fight back was needed, and it came.
And I do have to read what everyone's on about.
Counter punch, and boy did it do it.
Hang on. Cadbury's Dreams.
Until he went uppercut, one too many. Hobson taking a handy catch on.
Oh, here we go.
They wanted to keep going.
Yeah, white chocolate isn't chocolate.
Darcy short in the middle order to try and find the boundary line. So some clean hitting. The Hobart Hurricanes are well and truly on top. Enter the Perth Scorchers though, and the power surge, Brett.
Yeah, the power surge really hurt the Hobart Hurricanes. We saw some quality bowling. Richardson there on a hat-trick. Beautiful, fast, full Yorker, the slow ball Yorker. 2 wickets. Some nice catching as well.
Ben, I'm enjoying it actually.
And all of a sudden,
I am enjoying it. It's certainly more interesting, as I said, than watching a test match. It's more exciting.
Brian Lara, when we look at that, the Hobart Hurricanes, they lost 6 for 26 in just 24 balls. They could have really capitalised on that start from Short and Wade.
So Wade did well. David did well. Short was okay-ish. But Parrish, Neesham, and McDermott, oh, that is embarrassing.
Everything was going as planned, but 3 wickets lost in that power surge definitely stopped them in their.
It is Cat. White chocolate is the best chocolate.
Remainder of the series, and he did it very well.
Yeah, the Macca's scorecards for the batters and bowlers showing us that partnership, 36 from 29 between David and Dooley, got them up to that 172. But 3 for 26 for Richardson. He just keeps on performing, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, just absolute quality, backing off what was a wonderful evening just a couple of nights ago. 3 for 26. But look at that, 14 dot balls. To me, when you get out 12 dot balls for your 4 overs, you've done exceptionally well.
What is a dot ball?
And Hardy, 2 for 10 as well. I thought he bowled particularly well.
Okay, so for the Hobart Hurricanes bowlers, they're going to be looking at what the Perth Scorchers did. Riley Meredith, he'll be looking at Berendorf.
I know Kat was saying about dot bowls, but what is a dot bowl?
Well, I think with Riley Meredith, and you see what pace he's got. He does have a slow ball, but I think first up, just charge him, bowl some absolute.
Okay.
I think if he bowls
Okay, I get it.
Match line, test match length, he could be very dangerous on this wicket.
Yes, most definitely. I think it's going to be a track where the fast bowlers are going to try to get something out of it early. 8 wickets fell all to the fast bowlers. Even though Shadab Khan is not a very bad spinner, he's a world-class spinner, and they would expect a lot from him as well. But 172, 173 to win. It's not an easy total on any ground in any T20 game, but I think it's a little bit bowler-friendly.
Sorry, hang on. I just have to read this out. Cal says, my ex loved Dream, I assume Dream chocolate, would melt it by putting it on her tummy and then poke a hole in the corner and squeeze it out. What? What the hell are you?
He's a world-class
Wow.
captain of the biggest franchise, one of the biggest franchise team in the world, RCB. He's going to be a handful for the bowlers. He's not scared of pace bowling.
White chocolate's the best, mate.
Attitude at PERTH Scorchers, which is a winning one, is something that the Hurricanes will have to deal with. And I think it's going to be a wonderful evening of cricket to come.
A little bit of handling the expectation, though. Overseas player, you get to score runs.
You do. He might be scared, but he's going to get a couple of 150 around his ear roll, so you better be quick. He's going to be fast, it's going to be full. I think there'll be some short balls to bowl, but quick.
I'm not surprised you're going to go. I know you're excited, so we'll let you get excited. We'll go to a break, but a reminder as well, we've got Big Bash tonight, and boy, do we have a great game of Big Bash cricket.
To be fair, Nunya, that is what it is, though, isn't it? Normal cricket is bloody boring, but at least this is more interesting.
15 runs they are up against the Adelaide Strikers at home in Adelaide. Can they fight back and go one each this summer?
This is silky. This is smooth. Disaronno Velvet, the new Dolce Vita.
No, I didn't even have coffee in Australia. I had a little bit of a bottle of I'm sorry, I can't Starhawk. Nice. A nice erectile dysfunction advert at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Russian sleeper agents embedded in British society. They've been reactivated.
If you uncovered the travel, it couldn't have been that well hidden.
Thanks.
It's a traitor. Right at the top.
There has been an alert.
Thousands of people, they're gonna die.
From mattresses, beds, and pillows, enjoy the same Emma comfort loved by millions and try a no-risk 200-night sleep trial. Order now at emma-sleep.co.uk.
What is it with all the mattresses that are named after females? Oh, great, Cat. Great. That really makes me want to see you.
I could never go to No, I don't go to
I said we'll be in Melbourne again for the grand final next year.
Oh, dear.
I can say that for nothing.
Actually.
Oh, behave.
Should have gone to Specsavers. No. They come to me. Oh, hi there, come on in.
We're there for people who can't go to Specsavers too. We thought you should know. To see if you're eligible, search Specsavers home visits.
I'm sorry, Nunya. How can you prefer to watch Aussies moan about football ending in draws, but imagine a cricket game lasting 5 days ends in a draw? That is wasted time. That is a wasted time.
After 50 years, the tables have turned.
What you gonna do with me?
What a dump!
A world famous stuff.
Mother Nature is angry. Have they turned too far? Nature needs wolves.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Cat. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can agree, if I'm honest. I'm sorry. Cal, this is the problem. If you didn't have draws in football, then you wouldn't have had such an amazing World Cup final last night. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Ah, hello, Glenn. Ah, just seen Glenn's in here. Hello, mate. But no, we are, in general, we were planning on coming to Melbourne for the grand final. It probably will only be for that weekend. Yeah, Perth, Adelaide, Northern Territory, Melbourne, Queensland, roughly. Hi, Amusement Productions. Hello, mate.
We saw the way that Jason Feridor and Jai Richardson were able to extract some swing and some variable bounce with the new ball, and I think the Hurricanes will be able to do the same with both Joel Paris and Riley Meredith. So watch your space.
Well, I'm surprised. You've just flabbergasted me that you're not picking a spinner, but...
Well, you say that, Michael. I remember when we went... I think when we landed in Sydney, a plane had also landed from Darwin to Sydney, and you knew all the people that had come from Darwin because they all had shorts and vests and t-shirts on, and all of us that had come from Melbourne had our coats and things on.
What's your thoughts on that?
Right. I think we're about to start. Yeah, we are planning on doing another few days, at least another few days in Adelaide again next year, same time next year.
But I just thought, you knowing him well at the Southern Brave, you'd have some little intel there for us as well. Thanks so much for that, Mel.
Thanks, Mel.
Fantastic to have Molly Strano on the boundary line for us this evening. Got an eagle eye on things.
Are you ready? Okay. Let's hope Paris's bowling is better than his batting.
First couple of deliveries, even if get halfway through the over and ball doesn't swing anymore, take him out. But nice seam position and almost perfect.
Yeah, beautiful start. Yeah, I could agree with you there.
Nunya, I don't know if I should take that as a bit of an insult, to be honest. I should come to Hobart because it's my sort of place. What is my sort of place? we did want to come to Tasmania. It's just about the cost and the time, and yeah. Like I said, it was so expensive to fly there and to get the ferry.
If you've got someone operating, it looks as though that first slip's around about 1.5 slips. Just protect that ankle left field.
Bang. Oh, I didn't get down quick enough. What's my kind of place? It doesn't mean I want similar type of weather. I would like somewhere slightly warmer. My sort of place, somewhere I don't want somewhere too busy and not too quiet. Somewhere in between. Weather-wise, I would say weather-wise for me, 25 to 28 is perfect heat. Yeah, that's sort of a perfect heat. Yeah.
This is Christmas come early for me, BC.
There's been a lot of wickets to fast bowling in this December.
Oh, will you, Glenn? Oh, that's awesome, man. I look forward to hearing. I'm sure you can keep me updated. So you're going to get to it. I said when it's getting to the boundary, it's slowing right down. It's not running very, very quick.
As we saw Matthew Wade in the first innings.
Yeah, please do, Glenn. That's awesome.
Same with Life there, just advancing down the wicket, trying to nullify the swing.
Brings Faf du Plessis onto strike. Big pick up there for the Scorchers. They've had quite the change in personnel from the moment they picked up.
Well, yeah. September's a good time anyway. September's a good time because it's well. If you know me, you know I'm a bowls player, and it's right in between our indoor and outdoor season. And yeah, September is when the AFL finals are, so it works out well for us with work and bowls and whatnot. But it also works out well because it's the AFL finals, so.
Sort of argue that 6 off the first over might be a little bit expensive, but I thought he bowled particularly well.
Yeah, I think he started well, got the ball to swing away. Early touch, beauty, second delivery, lead. But it's early days. 6 runs.
Coastal mountains or islands?
Expensive, right? It's pretty good.
I don't really have a preference out of those three, if I'm honest, Cal. Yeah, yeah, that's the problem for Charlie. So she could. Loads of people have said, "Come over for Christmas, go to Australia for Christmas," but that is the busiest time for Charlie at work, so it's not really something she can do.
What they should have in there, they should have a pace bracket as well. A couple of 150 for heaters, please.
First ball, yes?
First ball, we won.
Well, 1 over in and 0 for 6. Oh, hello. What was that? That's a free shot, I think. Free run, sorry. 0 for 7. Or 7 for 0. I think they've got that the wrong way around.
Balance, isn't it, between knowing you can bowl fast and wanting to bowl fast, but also then making sure you can get it in the right area.
Jennifer, I'm not sure if that is technically true, that there is no pollution in Tasmania. I don't think that's technically true, mate.
The faster you try to bowl, the slower the ball comes out. Strong front arm.
Did he touch it? I'm gonna assume he didn't touch it.
It's cold. Cold fingers too. Not like the Caribbean, BC.
No, he didn't touch it. Yeah, Sidey, have you only just subscribed to my channel? Because we came in September this year for 3 weeks. But yeah, 3 weeks is about the time that we can do. What is going on with my stream? Oh, did she? Oh, well done, Kat. Good girl. Yeah. I said we came in September for 3 weeks to watch the AFL Grand Final. What is going on?
To find the first Chemist Warehouse boundary for the Perth Scorchers.
Yeah, choosing the opportunity to go down the track. The ball is dominating the bat, and the batters have chosen the opportunity to say, okay, we're going to throw you off the line. The pitch is a bit juicy, getting it almost full on the bat, squeezing it through mid-wicket for 4.
No surprises with this pace. Protection is behind the wicket.
Oh, big hit. 6. Nice.
Pace off the bat.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Kat. Thanks.
You know, getting the ball almost on a half volley. This one short, stood back in his crease and just punched it.
A fairly, I can only assume a fairly positive start by Perth. I just think Perth seem quite confident. They're bowling fairly positive. 17 runs.
So the slippers come out. Jimmy Measham. He's at a short third. So protection now for Meredith. Is it fine leg and deep square? And in saying that, he's going to make another adjustment here. Fine leg coming up.
Sorry, Kevin, I missed your comment. Only question is, will the fruit chocks make it till September, or will the supplies need to be replenished? Hang on, should I tell you how many I've got? Hang on, after this over, I'm going to see how many bags of... I had a lot of bags of fruit chocks anyway. I've obviously had more sent to me. But I've been very careful in eating them not too quickly. Charlie's tried only eating like 1 a week or something. But the problem is, I will open a bag of fruit chocks and eat the whole pack. Just can't help it.
As we saw that second ball, he can swing the ball away. I think if he can focus really hard on
really?
test match line length with that brand new ball. I don't mind the short ball, you know, to try. Like someone like Faf, if you don't quite get it right, it's going to go the journey, as you saw.
That's with a wise head on your shoulders now. In the first year of you playing, you've just gone.
I'd bowl 6.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Adam Life now on strike. 5.5 for him for the last ball of Meredith's over.
Last one of the over then. Ooh. That looked like it more hit his looks like it his hand. Right, that's the second over done. I'm gonna find out how many bags I've got left. Hang on. Hang on. And I might even crack open a bag now.
This playing missed, but then found his way, didn't he, Brian?
Yeah, beautifully. You talked about the fact that he went down the track, one-handed, and from there, so Meredith lost his focus, went short. He went short and wide. There's a couple wides in the over as well. And,
okay, I actually have less than I thought.
23 and 2.
Yes, I only have 5 bags of fruit chocks left. That is depressing. Yes, Kat. Yeah, I'd definitely prefer it to be at the AFL Grand Final than the cricket test match. For sure. Bang.
With one hand down the ground. Now he's hit a 6 off 1 foot. The Flamingos
He is bowling well.
I like it.
They're doing well, aren't they? 29 runs.
How to get under the bowler's
Mm.
skin. Going down the track, he's confused. I'm almost sure Paris doesn't know what to bowl next. But
What's in the blue thing? It's just my Warhammer 40k. No, I haven't played in about 2 years. I said Scorchers just look confident. That would be the main thing, and I would stop Paris from bowling. He's going straight down the middle here.
I'd like to see more of that. Faf du Plessis holds a lot of the bat in his bottom hand, and because
Yes, it was. The raspberry white chocolate ones are amazing. They are the best.
that extra cover area, the second ball that Riley Meredith bowled, where you saw him sort of feeling for it. Without the use of that top hand, you can have some problems with extra cover.
Sidey, so I've done videos. If you, there's another 4. I've done videos of through chocks. I even emailed them ages ago, but yeah. I did see. I don't know what the new Warhammer. I don't know. Is it going to be 40k or is it going to be a Warhammer series? I hope it's 40k though, not Warhammer as in... No, it is going to be 40k. That's cool.
Yeah, very unusual. But if you look at the way, in his stance, when he picks that bat up, there's a lot of that right hand in it. And with that, you can play...
Oh, really? I said, I don't know if you've seen Sidey. Hang on.
And hit an extra cover drive. Not saying he can't do it, but it's a little bit more difficult than the others.
He uses that bottom hand again. Finds the boundary again. He's enjoying the surface.
I have done multiple videos anyway, but that was the one where we were actually in Australia.
Slower ball, didn't quite get it, but with his power, with his energy, his commitment, he's generally going to get value for money. So thinking process now for the fast bowlers. There's still enough in it, the ball's still new.
Scorchers are doing very well.
The completion of 2 overs.
I think we've seen the same mistake.
Paris has not done the job, really, is he?
Darcy Short was not facing enough deliveries, and here again, Leith is not.
Get him! Oh! Another 6. My word. Okay, do that, Sydney. Sidey, that would be awesome. Scorchers are doing well, aren't they? They are doing really well.
Still no runners. And no driver. Welcome to the future, Mr. Claus.
Why are they showing an Audi car, but it's a concept car, and you're not allowed to have autonomous driving in the UK? What was the point of that?
HOBART HURRICANES has changed. And it's changed because of Faf du Plessis.
Yeah, maybe. If I want a team... Like I said, I'm just fed up. I'm a bit fed up. Southampton is my football team, and we don't win. London Irish is now my rugby union team. We don't win. Hull KR is rugby league. We don't win. Like even Sydney, like Swans, for example, with AFL. When I started watching them, and obviously I was sent the shirt, they were still only a sort of a middle of the table team. Well, that's a funny delivery. Yeah. So Well, but as I said, Muzza, they say that, but as I said, Sydney ended up getting into the grand final, so that was bloody good timing for them to get into the grand final as well. Why has he got such a weird run up? Doesn't seem to be working. No, they didn't win, Muzza. They didn't win, but they got further than... They did get further than 16 other teams.
It's a bit confusing, and he gave was it Stoinis a beauty in the last match. Pitch middle hit off. So he's got some game.
Starhawk, you say that, but I could just support teams from all over the place, can I? And it gives me reason to go there. That's a positive, right?
It's all quiet and sedate to start with, and then it's chaos, isn't it?
Here we go.
Pause. Slow. Let things happen.
Yeah, Cat. I think it... hang on, let me have a look at the... I need to have a look at their kit. I want to see... Oh, that pink is brave look, though, isn't it? That kit is very brave. Just... Yeah, that's hard to look at, if I'm honest, Starhawk.
You're not a fisherman, are you?
I love fishing.
Really? You can't think of what it's called?
No, I can't.
Much better. This is a much better over for Hurricanes, though, isn't it? They've only got 1 point so far.
The fish has got its part of its body. It can, like it's a tongue or something.
Oh! He went for the Duplessis, whatever his name is, went for the big hit, didn't he? He went for the big hit and completely missed it. See you later.
And gets a big wicket. Faf Duplessis was on fire. 32-16. Back of the length. Last ball of power play.
Definitely, yeah, definitely went for the big hit.
On your bike, he says. Yeah,
see you later.
Cover area he was looking at.
Cool.
Horizontal bat does not give him as much back face onto the ball.
Yeah, Faf's gone. That's probably easier if I just call him Faf. Right, is this now the time? Sorry, did I say... Well, I didn't say point again, did I? Did I say point? I don't know. I don't think I... Did I say point? And I still say catch, because he did catch the ball. Either way. I don't know if I did say point, if I'm honest. I think you're making it up. I'm sure I didn't even mention how many runs he got. I don't know. Dave, don't help her out. Don't stick up for Cat. Honestly. But that was a good... that was a good over for Hobart there. They only gave one shot. One run. Oh, that's where I said it, didn't I? That's where I said it. Sorry. That's where I said it. I know exactly what I said shots now. It was a good over for Hobart. How's that? Sorry, yes, I did. Now I know exactly when I said it. That's 2 outs within the space of 2 balls. Sorry, yes, that was a very good over and one with only 1 run. There you go, got it. It's just habit, isn't it? It's just habit saying points. That's what they needed, though, because, as I said, Scorchers did look confident, didn't they? They did look confident, and now with 2 quick outs. We'll see if they can get a duck now. Oh, it's out. It's out. Oh, man. Can you leave me alone, you lot? God.
Blink of an eye, 2 wickets fall in 2 deliveries. One to Dooley off the last ball of his first over, and then first ball of Meredith's second over. Josh Inglis comes out at 4. He's batted in multiple positions for the Perth Scorchers. He's just got to settle things.
3 in a row? Can he get 3 in a row? Let's see. No.
Spraying the ball. He's got to really focus on getting that front arm pull through. But you can see there that
I'm sure I said overs. I'm sure I didn't say ends. Might say ends when I'm talking about lawn bowls, but I'm sure I definitely said overs.
snapping down that front arm, which is his left arm. That's going to be where he gets his pace from.
Oh.
He does have that angled runner where he's still on quite the angle at the point where he's almost level with the umpire as well. And sometimes he's still
It's still certainly anyone's game, isn't it? I stress. I do stress. Cricket is not my sport, but actually I am actually really enjoying this. It's not quite Aussie rules, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It gives you something to do during the winter, right? Or your summer.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Yep. Spot on, Mel. You can afford to do that to a lefty. I think to a right-hander, you can mix it up. So you can try a couple from the normal run-up and maybe try a few places.
I don't know, Sidey. As long as it... Well, if it's T20, maybe. Is it T20? If it's not, I'm probably not going to bother.
Sometimes we say try not to get too funky. Just keep to some stock standard deliveries.
No, I'm not hating it, surprisingly. I could probably watch this. I said I could... As I said, when the... I don't know when the next 100 is, but I might even go and watch it. I'm going to Google it. The 100 League. Returns in the summer.
Not seeing much foot movement. That ball is pretty much up in the slot. Maybe a bit of a yacht length.
Yeah, what I'd do, I'll go and watch it in the summer. I'll go watch the 100.
Because of pace, I need to see a little bit more. But it's been good bowling. This over from.
However, I think I have to watch this. My team will probably be Southern Brave. Yeah.
We've seen a couple of batters like that. Tends to be very handsy and quick, good eyes, and hit the ball.
Yeah, I think my team will have to be the Southern Brave in the 100. That's all right. I don't mind that. I don't mind that, Starhawk. I think this the 100 faster paced, more urgency to get shots, runs. Sorry, runs. I feel so bad each time I say it now. Oh, Ramesh Ranganathan. Dave, Rob's rating: 1, terrible; 2, bad; 3, don't hate it; 4, it's good; and 5, excellent. Between 3 and 4 at the moment, I would say. Between 3 and 4.
Take my hand and you will be magically transported.
Magically transported? What are we doing on these things?
Well, Southern Brave are would be my local team that play at the Rose Bowl.
Hurricanes were 1 for 51 at the same stage.
So I'll get there. I'll get there. And said, at least I'm not one of these people that, like, doesn't even understand cricket at all. Yeah, I said at least I'm not. I said not like one of these Yanks that doesn't even know cricket exists. So that's something, right? Okay, let's go with the 5th. Or would you say it's the 6th over?
People on social media, it's the anglerfish.
We're back there. There we go.
But that is the problem, isn't it, Rowan? The fact, as I said, you have these all-day tests that are during the week when people are meant to be at work. That's not really practical, is it? Not really practical.
Always in chats with Matthew Wade here is Paddy Dooley.
48 runs, 2 out. 5.1 overs.
Would you try and coach anything out of it?
Not at all. Not at all. Similar with my
They're doing well to keep the runs down, aren't they?
no one, I can't remember any coaches saying, hey, you need to get your back down.
But they don't. The Yanks don't even know what cricket is, do they?
Late communication in the field.
Actually, the county side chase 501.
I'm tipping even a few of those fielders though would have been thoroughly enjoying watching the master in full flight.
The whole career to get 500 runs one day.
Apparently, according to the current rate,
That's nicely bowled too. Last minute.
the current rate is 8.91. The required rate is 8.58. So they are above the required rate at the moment. But I suppose that can all change, can't it?
And he's enjoying it. He looks like he's in the game, not just ball in hand. He's active as a second person with a quick keeper. Dead ball.
Josh Inglis just pulling out behind that bowl.
He definitely loves his cricket and he's spot on where he's bowling the ball.
I tell you though, rugby union is getting big in America. Yeah, I said rugby union is. I think rugby union is the fastest growing sport in America. How's that? How's that? Well, the required rates is going up and the current rate is going down. 51 runs and 3 out. It is. It is slowing down, isn't it? Oh, went under the bat. Ouch.
Oh, what a feeling for Paddy Dooley, for Matthew Wade, and for everyone at UTAS Stadium at the moment, because they are on top as they take on the reigning champions in the Perth Scorchers. Hobson departs for 3 from 6 deliveries. The Scorchers find themselves 3 for 51 in this run chase.
It looks like a close game at the moment.
He's 2 overs so far, but Turner's in now and he's an experienced campaigner. This has to be the partnership. 122 runs needed off 84 deliveries. He's still
God, Turner is absolutely giant.
No boundaries in the last 3 overs, and there'll be just a little bit of settling here as Turner finds his way to the crease. He's shown us on numerous occasions for the Perth Scorchers for Australia. But he is a player to be wary of. Just nudged backward of square as it brings Asif Ali into play for 2.
Just go back to Dooley. I think the more that he can work with Matthew Wade there on screen will be the better. I mean, Wade is kept to some of the best bowlers around the world. A lot of different franchises and obviously the Australian players. I think he'll be a great ally to have behind the stumps to show him the right line, the length.
Xavier Doty there as well with the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
No.
Pace on for this over here from Meredith. It's into his third. He thought almost if the wicket didn't fall, Matthew made his way.
Well, either they take, if they take Turner out then, or they just try and keep it so he doesn't actually get to bat. Surely that's another technique. Who's winning? Hi, Aussie bloke. Well, see, this is the thing. Can you really ask who's winning in cricket? Because until it's over, it's not over, is it?
His pace has been good tonight. Put this ball around about 144 k's per hour.
When you hit that 150, is there that sense of expectation that you're feeling all the time from everyone, from your teammates, from opposition, from the crowd, that you're constantly up there?
Yeah, look, I think it is. And if you've hit it once, I think with the right training and smart training, you should be able to hit it consistently.
Turner for his first wicket.
Yeah, I tell you what, the required rate, I said, is still going up, and the current rate is still going down.
Sometimes not being able to bowl your fastest with the
I think that's the best thing I can go on at the moment.
traction on the front foot on the crease, dewy conditions, slowish wicket, but get your action right and you work with your sprint training. The first thing I'd say to a young fast bowler, boy or girl, if they want to bowl quick, work with your sprinting. Take the cricket ball out of your hand, work really hard on your sprint training, get a good technique, and then take the ball back in your hand.
Ben, it will be next September, mate. I'd like the prices of flights to go down again, though.
That's what Matthew Wade's now telling. Just getting in the ear there a little bit, aren't you? What pace am I going to get? Is it going to be pace on to that mid-140s, or is it going to be pace off?
Sidey, Cat said they only need three bowls to get their sights in. So you can't give them 2 or 3 overs because then, well, it's a bit too long, isn't it, for a 20-over game? Oh, don't buffer now. Why have I started buffering now? It depends what sport you're on about, doesn't it? What sport are we talking about? I just think, I think Hurricanes are doing well to limit the scoring, right? Is that the main thing we think? Exactly. Exactly what Kat said. That's what I said. Ben, this year, well, next year, should I say, it'll be Perth, Adelaide, probably Darwin, Melbourne, and Queensland.
Showing you the trick, but you still can't see that I'm doing it more or less, yeah.
Big hit. There's your 6.
Short and
Do you have it over there where, like, your local cricket pitches are not even oval or not kind of symmetrically oval? I know, for example, where I play at Littleton Bowls Club, and there's the cricket field next to it, but it is way off being a proper, a proper oval. And so it's almost, yeah, you don't have to hit it quite as hard if you go a certain direction. Hopefully, Starhawk. Yeah, hopefully. Aussie bloke is. I assume that's for me. Do you play French cricket in the backyard as kids? We have quick cricket, or we might occasionally do it like you use a bit of mark on the wall or something. No, I know, you know what I mean. Where like it's not. Think of like Geelong's ground. Yeah, think of like yeah.
I mean, difficult to say from that angle, really, and we don't actually have any other angles, but I'll slow it down for you.
Sorry, what the hell are we watching now? What is...
Wonderful celebration when he gets a wicket. How would you describe that when he doesn't get a wicket, Brian?
I think that's club cricket.
Oh, really? What is the... Yeah, little weird things like that. That's what I'm on about, Dave. Those little weird things where... Yeah, like trees and things and whatever. Hang on. Losing focus. Shadab's in for bowling.
Yeah, he's a quality bowler. And the reason why, because he's got some nice variation of pace. Talk about pace all the time with fast bowlers, but pace is so important with spinners too. So he normally operates around about that 88 to 90 k an hour. You can slow it down.
Such a wealth of experience underneath his belt now. I mean, he was early through the PSL as a teenager, making a name for himself there. Straight away, he's getting picked with him.
I still don't know which way this is going to go. Oh. Hi, Xavier. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, Sidey. I mean, like the local grounds, like as I said, not the proper grounds with proper stadiums, but like I said, our local cricket club next to our bowls club, which is just on a field on a massive hill as well. It's just completely misshaped. Shadab seems to be making it very easy for them to get ones, which I suppose isn't exactly a bad thing.
Full straight to finish off the innings.
Oh, that is so close, Shaddy.
Against the Stars, he did 3 straight, but if he can bowl perfect Yorkers...
I think, yeah, it does look like it's going to be close. Hey, Xavier, as long as Eddie Jones isn't England coach anymore, that's a good thing.
All he could find was the middle of your bat, Brian Lara.
How fit is he?
A little nervous? Well, cool, calm, collected.
I was at the beginning, but then after a few balls,
oh, that's full.
Seeing it come out of his hand.
Bang! That ain't come back.
I mean, there's a decent crowd at the ground, but I think everyone left their seats from inside and came out to watch as well.
I think it was the 9th wicket.
Been there.
And we were out there quite early, but because of that half an hour extended period, we had to wait for a while, so I think there was a chant going on, get out.
Phil Simmons wasn't going out the back and going, just put the whites on, Brian, out you go.
I saw him in the nets, but it was too late.
Yeah, as I said, I think if you can only give ones away, if you can only give ones away, one run away each bowl, that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? At this current stage.
That's got the potential bowl 4 straight. Good bowler. Nice action. He's a wicket taker.
All the tricks as well.
See, he's just going, there's a 4. Ellis is just going for pure speed straight down the middle, isn't he? But I don't think it's really working.
Yeah, good shot, good timing, but I like the way that Inglis bats. He hits the ball very late. Watch how late he hits the ball here. It's almost past him. He's the type of batsman that can easily sneak up on you as a bowler. You look up and he's 23 or 17.
80 runs.
Adjusts his line there, does Nathan Ellis.
Ellis will bowl at some stage the slow ball at the back of the hand.
There's no fear about Nathan Ellis that you love.
I'm looking at the scores and what they need, and we're almost halfway through, and it is pretty even, isn't it? It is pretty even halfway through. Assuming you just double the score, which obviously isn't the way it works, but...
He's exciting to watch. Took a nice catch read tonight with his batting. He's always in the game, Nathan Ellis, and that's what I love about the style of cricket he plays.
Attitude, wonderful.
He was at the Big Bash launch leaping off a 2-metre stand.
If it helps, for some reason the Fox down below hasn't updated yet.
Onto a big mat, and everyone else is just taking the normal, just dive off the mat. Not Nathan. He dives, he does full twist. It was almost like he thought he was in the Olympics. Full twist, you know, I think the Romanian judge gave him that 9.5. It was absolutely brilliant. And no one would have thought you could have pulled that out from that launching pad, but Nathan Ellis, he does things out of the normal. Another pull shot from the Scorchers, this time from Turner. He picks up a single, even with a little fumble there from Shadab Khan. And the Scorchers move to 3 for 84 after 10. We'll be right back after a quick message from our friends at Macca's.
Well, that's halfway through.
Order the mouth-watering El Maco and melted cheesy jalapeno pops from Macca's today.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, I suppose. You can't necessarily just double the score, can you? In basic terms, you can. Yeah, it's a tight one. What is going on with my graphics?
The thing is, I don't go to Specsavers actually. Oh, yeah.
Should have gone to Specsavers. They come to me. Oh, hi there, come in.
We're there for people who can't go to Specsavers too. We thought you should know. To see if you're eligible, search Specsavers home visits.
Married that beautiful catch there by Alice. And this is no quick movement, allowing the ball to turn into his path there with Hudson. And partnership has grown since then between Inglis and Turner. 33-24. This is the period of the game that is going to be very, very important for both teams. The spin of Shadab Khan versus the partnership of Turner.
Sorry, faffing about. For some reason, the old graphics went funny. They've got to get it first, though. But this is the thing. You don't know when it's going to come, do you? You really don't know when it's going to come, those wickets.
Very pleased to say we've got Bo Casson, who is the bowling coach for the Perth Scorchers. Bo, I know you've worked a lot with Peter Hetoglu and Philana King with wrist spin, but do you look at Paddy Dooley and go, oh, I wouldn't mind working with you as well?
Yeah, look, very unique bowler. He's obviously shown how good he can be, so a couple of wickets for him, but I'm hoping we can make a better fist of his. I think he's got one over to go. We can hopefully take him down from the Scorchers' point of view, but yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff going his way, and it's wonderful to see different types.
Yeah, it's not me that's uploading the score, Bill. It's actually that is from Fox, live from the Fox website that's on there, so it's not me. I'm probably about 20 to 30 seconds behind.
Josh can stay there for another sort of 4 to 5 overs. They'll be strongly in a position to be able to take the power surge, and we saw Josh and Bob exceptionally well during that period. We had a couple of big overs. It's going to put us in a good position. So evenly balanced, the 10 over mark, and I'm excited to see how we go.
Yeah, Captain Spingy, you mentioned Richo there. He's come back after injury, but the way that he's bowling, it's like he has
Back in 2 seconds, guys.
His skill set that he showed at Optus Stadium, was it 2 nights ago, was excellent. What did he get, 4 for 9? And then today, I think we didn't start the way we'd like with the ball, but I think it shows the character of the group. Jiving up all those slow balls, and then be able to execute the Yorker very well. Obviously a young Brett Lee, and he did it very, very well. So really happy for how he went. Let's hope he stays fit, because I think it's great for Australian cricket, and I think he's got high honours if he can do that.
Bo, talk to us about the power surge for the Perth Scorchers. Is it something that you leave up to the players out middle? It's helpful that Turner's out there as captain at the moment. Was it a discussion on the sideline as well?
Yeah, we're certainly discussing it on the sidelines, but we've very much given the players the responsibility of that. We haven't given an idea of when we want to take it, but we feel if the players out the middle have a good feel for the game and flow and the rhythm, and they want to take it, we think don't wait, go for it. Let's take a proactive option, and I think when you do that, more than likely things start to go your way, and those sort of 50-50 balls that just get over the infield, you get a bit of slice of luck and things like that. So we've had a really good power surge last game. If we can play anything like that, we'll be in a very good position. So hopefully that happens.
Hey, good Justin Rara here.
A team that has won so many of this BBL trophies, what's the confidence like in terms of keeping the guys level headed? Look, we're very lucky.
So I'm a bit peckish. Hi Matthew, hello mate, all good. I'm just having a snack. Just having some popcorn. Why are they still talking to this bloke when the game's going on? It is, Matthew. It is a good game. I'm enjoying it. To be fair, Sidey, sorry. I bought my Secret Labs chair when COVID started, and I knew I was going to be on my computer a lot. They just can't get these two out, can they? Inglis and Turner, they just cannot get them out. Ethan Atticks, I don't have a favourite tip. This is my first game watching T20. So they're going for the points now, are they? Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, you've got to take that one, right? You've got to get him out on that. That was a cock-up, right? If that is what you're trained to do, straight at him. Ouch. Hmm.
You should be right back on the mark. It's a lot easier to come forward than what it is to go back. So if he's 5 million off the mark, he could have just easily walked in and swallowed that.
The uppercut up and over, timed it nicely, finds the boundary.
Oh, am I?
And the 50-run partnership also.
A little bit of luck there in the end with that drop catch, but very, very useful partnership. English 53 or 34 balls. And he just misses the fourth delivery.
Alright. I'll tell you when the first bowl of the next over goes to the wicket. Now. Inglis is just doing enough, right? Yes, he's doing quite well. But they're not getting out. He's just slowly, slowly plodding along. 67 in 49 balls needed.
So 14 runs coming first over of the Houses for Hobart Hurricanes. 3 for 108. Molly Strano, you see,
Yeah, so I think Scorchers are going to win this. I think they're going to do enough. Oh, Red Riding Hood. After Ever After. It looks like it's got a good cast. Yeah. At the moment, Scorchers are doing enough, in my opinion. They've still got some work to do, though. Oh, just over him. Oh. Oh. They've still got a fair amount of shots to get, though. Oh, another 4. Yeah, but they need to actually get them. That's the... And they're not getting them. Got to stop eating popcorn. Put it over there.
Expensive to see Parity.
I thought he bowled very well his first over. Very unlucky. Could have had 2 or 3 knocks.
Great day for Paris, that's good.
His first ball with the soccer.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Former footballer, I should say, part of the world.
Congratulations to Argentina.
There you go. Look, even the commentators are saying how wrong they are. Ben, this is on Sky Sports, mate. I'm watching this on Sky Sports. I love that they're now talking about the Football World Cup. Oh. Oh. It just seems too easy now for the Scorchers. Hi, LT. It was quite funny. I wasn't watching it live, but I was actually having it. I had it on my phone on the live score app. Bloody embarrassing, right? I think this game's done. Obviously, they're not over the mark yet, but these two have been fairly dominant. They've had chances to get them out.
Shed for the Perth Scorchers. 51 needed for 42 deliveries. 2 set players missing Turner. They need something to turn Meredith.
This is the game, I reckon, it's over. If they can get a wicket.
Oh, just clears the right leg.
If they can get a wicket and then he goes and hits a 4.
But that is what Ashton Turner can do.
Oh, that's why I love watching Ashton Turner. A couple of seasons ago on the BBL.
I think this is game over, isn't it? This is game over. Inglis and Turner, especially Inglis, just been dominant. And I said there's been 2 times now they could have been caught out. And mistakes were made. Oh, no. For God's sake, you two. I know what's going to happen now. Well, there's Turner didn't do that well, to be fair. It was Inglis that did the job.
Wicket.
126 runs, 4 out. I agree with Brian Lara. It is the Scorchers' game to lose. Aaron Hardy.
Josh Inglis at the other end, who is set 56 and 31. And 47 needed for 40. So the run rate required isn't an issue at the moment for the Scorchers. They would love back-to-back wickets in the greens.
There's a 1. Oh, that sounds nice, Jennifer. That does sound good.
This has been brilliant because he tossed the ball to Meredith. He wanted a wicket, he gets a wicket.
Yeah, this has got to be Scorchers to lose.
The match was pretty short, back a length. He would need to get the ball a little further up, spin it away from the back, get the googly going. I think that's the wicket taker looking at what's left, of course.
Well, that was high. Well, Dave, at the moment, we've gone from frost and cold to rain. So literally, it's meant to rain all week now. It's not very nice weather at all. Not nice.
I'd go Dooley tonight because he's got 2 for 14. He's got confidence on board. So
45 runs from 38 balls.
Just to see if it skidded on through, and it does just that. Testing time here for Matthew Wade as skipper as well, just to try and get everything right. He's got the perfect position as the wicketkeeper.
Why would you be wearing a jumper in Sydney today? Surely it's not that cold. What was the temperature in Sydney today? Oh. Still ones. Yeah. Yeah, considering it is only, it's middle of December and it's only just getting nice weather in Melbourne. That's not great, is it? And people moan about the wet and cold weather in England.
Wonderful ground here in northern Tasmania, and someone is still feeling the Hurricanes are in the mix.
So we are seeing tonight a lot of Ricky Ponting faces in the crowd. Happy birthday to
It is
my skipper, Ricky Ponting, 47 today.
Excellent. Young man.
Youngster.
Shot he likes in England.
Oh!
Just down in front of Darcy Short.
He didn't make it again.
But that's a fantastic effort. He's always been good in the field, Darcy Short. He's got good hands, which is why it's uncharacteristic he dropped that catch half an hour ago. But look at this effort.
Look, Hobart have had chances, haven't they? Yeah, Hobart have certainly had chances to get wickets. One, two. They've got the 2. Have they gone for a 3 or just a 2? 2. 27's perfect temperature. 27 is ideal. They're just playing fairly safe now, aren't they? If they can pick up 1s and 2s, that will do the job.
Obviously, when the spinners on, you try to use them maybe behind the crease so you have more players on the boundary in front.
136 runs. This is the difference, though. The Scorchers are getting runs every bowl, basically. And Hobart weren't doing that. They've got to find a way, surely, of stopping them getting the runs. 36 runs in 30 balls. They've, as I said, Hobart have had their chances, right? That's not just me. They've had their chances to get the Scorchers out, and they've not taken them. Here we go. We got the old funny Oh, God. He's got to be out. Oh, there we go. He's been the star bowler, hasn't he? Oh, Dooley's been the man. He is doing the job bowling. I tell you what, though, Inglis did well, didn't he? 62 runs in 37 bowls. Did all right. I said cricket isn't my thing, but I am a sports person. I said where I'm a referee and a football coach, I sort of analyze. I do try and analyze things, and I think I picked up AFL very quickly, and same with Union and League. Picked it up quite quickly. God, he is an absolute giant. No. No. Is it going to go to the video assistant? I think so. I think so. AFL was easy to pick up, though, to be fair. AFL is an easy game. Oh, Dooley's doing very well, though, isn't he, in bowling? It's not hitting the wickets, if anything. Yeah, I don't think that was going to hit the wickets, was it? That was spinning away. Not out. There you go. It wasn't. I don't even think it was. It was too high, but it wasn't actually going for the wickets either way. They've had their chances. On a plus side, though, it is a bowl without any runs. So 36 needed in 28. Oh! What? He's got him. He is having an absolute cracker. Hey. This is going to the wire, isn't it? This is going to the wire. He has been the star man. What I mean, Sidey, is that AFL is an easy game to understand. There are very little tactics. I'm sorry, the tactics are next to none. So it's quite easy to follow. Well, they certainly slowed down the run rate in this over. Richardson now. What can Dooley do? 3 bowls left, I think he's got. Umpire saying no. They're going to go video again. They're going video again, are they? They just cannot cope with his delivery. I think it was high. I think it was going over. Yeah, I think that was going over. But still, it's a bat without, or it's a bowl without any runs. So Sidey, trust me, as someone that has said I analyse games, AFL is not very tactical. It's not very tactical. I promise you that. If you compare it with other sports, it's, you know, compare it to football, for example, doesn't even compare. That's okay. Only 1 run. 34. 34 runs in 24. It all depends what the others are going to do now, doesn't it? What are the other bowlers going to do? Because he's been brilliant. Oh, bloody adverts. His bowling really messed them up, though, didn't it? They just could not cope. Yeah. Hi, Jono. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. How is Shadab going to do? Because Dooley was doing such a good job, either getting the wickets or stopping the runs. This is going to be so tight. Going to be really, really tight.
through and they got themselves up to 172.
That's good. Ones are fine. And zeros are fine.
Where is it? In the 30s.
30s for the Scorchers now. Shanahan still has an over up his sleeve. Nathan Ellis, one of the best death bowlers in world cricket at the moment. He's got 2.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's okay. It's the chances are getting slimmer and slimmer. They need 4s and 6s.
Well, you know, they should win for me. The Perth Scorchers should win for me with Richardson at the crease, but...
You just said it should be 30%.
Yeah, which is why I think the Hurricanes are going to win. I honestly think the Hurricanes will win this.
Are you confused, Brian?
I don't know, Jono. Jono, I think, like you said, they need 4s and 6s. And as long as the Hurricanes just keep them to 1s and 2s, they should be okay.
I was getting a little confused when you were pumping me through the backward point. But it's amazing how one team allowed the bowlers to just destroy their batting, which was the Hurricanes.
Oh no, don't. Oh! Oh, man. That is awful. He's messed that. That's twice. Twice he's messed that up. It had some speed on it, but... Oh. Ouch. That is not good. You can see Ellis is gutted that he didn't catch it. It's those silly earrings that he's got on. Maybe, Jono. Maybe, yeah. 26 runs in 16 balls. They're running out. They are running out of balls, aren't they? They'll take that. Hobart will take that. Ones. No boundary scored for 26 balls. So Hobart have done a good job in shutting them down. Can't squeeze it through. Uh-oh. There's a 4. That is needed. They don't want to give them that. Oh. This is a tight one.
I understand taking responsibility to bowl at death majority of the overs, but I think teams are now planning and understanding
20 runs from 13 balls.
So this is pressure now being applied to Ellis. Likewise, the
It is close to call, Aussie Pie. 13 balls left, 19 runs. It's certainly doable for the Scorchers, isn't it, here? They need those boundaries, though. What's that, a couple? Or did they only make one? Are they switching up the bowlers now? Oh, these bloody adverts. Very tight game, though. This is the type of game that I was hoping for. One that really, really goes down to the wire, which is what this is doing. And as I say, for every sport that I watch, you want a game where where it's a close game, and hopefully that's what we're getting. Remember, I'm slightly behind. I'll tell you when the batter hits the first one of the over. Now. Don't, because I'd love a KFC for lunch, but I can't. Can't waste my money. Come on, Shadab. That's good. That is the ideal shot. Or bowl, sorry. Out you go. Out you go, Hardy. Well. Oh. I don't even think it really matters about... I don't think it really matters about getting him out because of the amount of overs there are left. It's just stopping them getting the runs, right? Hi, Gary B. Nothing in it. Yeah, so I don't think it matters at the moment about getting the outs, getting them out. It's just about stopping them getting runs. And, well, yeah, there's that, but that's what I mean. Like, it stops them getting the runs, doesn't it? $16 in 8 balls. Hi, Alan. Hello, mate. You're up nice and early. This is my first time watching T20 cricket as well, mate. Oh, bit of a stretch. There's one. Just one. Keep the ones. This is... yeah, they really have to go all out, don't they? They've got to try and swing at these. It is real swing and hit. I think the Hurricanes have got this now. Yeah. Hurricanes, anyone? Who thinks Hurricanes? Who thinks Scorchers? 6 balls left. Whoa! No, I thought it... Do you know what? The problem when it goes really high is it looks like it's going the distance, and it's not going the distance. Yeah, but I said when it goes up in the air and you've just got the sky, it's really hard to see how far the ball is actually going. But this has got to be... this. 2 6s they need at least. Oh, swing and a miss. That's good. Four balls left, 12 needed. They need 2 6s and 1 run. Or 3 4s and a run. No. No. 1 more, and I think game's done. No, not quite. They need 2 6s. Or 3 4s. 2 6s or 3 4s. And I don't think it's going to do, is it? No. 2 6s. If they don't get anything off this last one, it is a Hobart win. Yeah, they've got 2 balls remaining. Need 10, so they need 2 6s. It's ready for a game over after this. Ah, that's it. That's game over. Well. Yeah, maybe. I said I enjoyed Hobart. Out on the last ball. There we go. Hobart win. That was more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. The real swings, the not knowing who's going to win right until the end on this one. That was really enjoyable. I really did enjoy that. Yeah, I really did enjoy that. That was good. Yeah, that was good. Like I said, I enjoyed the sort of the swings that you got. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I enjoyed the way that, for example, it was good, Alan. It was really good game. As I said, it's the swings that you don't know who's going to win up until right at the end. Even with 1 over left, the Scorchers could have done it, and they didn't. That was thoroughly enjoyable. I really enjoyed that. So for everyone that was moaning at me, telling me to watch the Big Bash, thanks. I may end up watching tomorrow as well. What time is it? 11:40. That'll be fine. How many dogs have I got to walk tomorrow? Yeah, I might watch tomorrow. Yeah, I might watch the game tomorrow as well. So if you're around and you want to watch cricket, then come and join me tomorrow. But that was a win for Hobart. Thanks, Kat. Thanks. So much better than Test cricket, I've got to say. A lot more interesting than Test cricket. No, I've got no dogs to walk today, luckily. So yeah, I might have to take Lena on a little one in a bit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to head off now. I'll try and do something with my day. yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, I think, probably. Yeah, thanks. See you later, everyone. Have a nice day. Oh, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. Go watch this week's vlog video. And